base here. We lit tonight. KO the base here. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. It's your boy KO86. Knockout 86. KO Boxing. Knockout Boxing. KO Boxing 86. Knockout Boxing 86. Whatever you want, call me. I'm live. I'm here. We back. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Smash that like button as you come in the building. The standard is the standard, which means the likes must be over 100 for the show to commence. Share this live stream. Share it on your TikTok. Share it on your Instagram. Share it on your YouTube page. Share it on your burner account. Share it on your Twitter, your Twitch, your Kick, your Mixer, whatever. Share this live stream and let everybody know where we are talking boxing at live tonight. And also donate to the channel. Hit that super chat button. It's the $ button right there where you're leaving a comment. You can hit that Cash App. The Cash App is right there on your screen. You see it, $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Or you can donate via the PayPal, which is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. 65 people in the building early. Be sure to get those likes up. First and foremost, shout out to my dog, Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey, 2-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat. He said, salute. Salute, bro. What's good with you? We got brother Huey Q in the building. Nuke is in the building. What's up, Nuke? Trap Band 337. What's good? Daryl Deloach. Unc Dre's Finest in the building. Cheryl Austin. What's good? Big Braille. What up with it? TY 007. Brim is in the building. All things. Danetta 27 is here. What's up, Danetta? Sunny Day. What's up? Yazir. What up? Hex. Rosado. Shamar Lavelle. E-Dog. The OG Victor. 902 years old. The OG is here. Lee Jackson. What's happening with you? Cornelius Burnett. What's up? The Hub is in the building. What's good with you? Salute to you, bro. O2 Marzi, what's happening with you? Tim Carey, salute again. Abad Zane, Terrence Gayton, Al the Pal, no evidence. Kathina's Gill, Red Oak is here. What up, Texas? You feel me? Trey W, 234. What up, Tay Walter? What up? Welcome to the go-go. What's happening? And Darius Warren, what's up? William Old School, what's up, William? Salute to you. Judah Gaming in the building. Blitz'em J, what's happening? Dukes Volt, what's up? Nick the Don is in the building. Zay Long, what's happening, Zay Long? Salute to you. Salute to you. Kendra's here. What's up, Kendra? Salute. Vincent Slade is in the building. What's up, Vincent? Salute. I think that's everybody so far. Total of 92 people in the building. Hit that like button. Ricky Williams, what's up, bro? Salute to you, fam. What's going down with you? True American in the building. What's up, True American? Salute. A1, free. What up? Salute to you. Zach B, what's happening with you? Salute. Salute to my brother Zach B. Keisha's in the building. What's up, Keisha? Salute. All right, y'all know the motto, man. Get the likes to 107 so I can preach like a reverend. I heard Band Up over on Dean channel trying to rap, but I be repping. Yeah, I don't need no beat. I can go a cappella because I'm a smooth fella. I make the money rain. I ain't Rihanna, but you need an umbrella. Hold up. Hold up. Yo, hold up, though. Hold up, though. Fam Bow Podcast. What's up? Jay and Nuisance. What's good with you? Hold up, though. And Trail Allen. What's good? Hold up, though. Be More Bully David Lynch. What's happening with you? Hold up, though. Hold up, though. Don't, hey. Hey, now. Swoosh Life. What's happening with you, bro? Salute. We got 126 total in the building. I need 100 likes. Who? LaRon Jones. Who? LaRon Jones. What up? What up, bro? Tsunami, what's happening with you? Shout out to my dog at David Lynch, a.k.a. the Be More Bully. 2 piece. No Biscuit in the super chat. He said, get those likes up. Push the button. Push the button. Everybody up in the building. Get your motherfucking likes up. Everybody, if you can hear me, get them motherfucking likes up. What up, man? Hammer Salmon says, Robert Garcia said the Tank called out Bam and told Al to make this fight. No, thank you. Bam Rodriguez is way too small. And I need to see Tank do what he did with Bam for me to believe some shit like that. That is a horrible fight. That is a horrible fight. I do not want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit. Bam Rodriguez is currently campaigning at 118 pounds. He would have to go from 118 to 122, 126, 130, 135. He would have to jump up 4 fucking weight classes for that fight. No, Bam need to stay right down there and whoop up on some Naoya anyway. He ain't no fucking monster. His name is just Naoya. But I need Tank Davis' side to verify that shit. And if they did, that is straight garbage. You understand? That is garbage. I don't believe Robert Garcia would be the one talking that shit. I believe Eddie Hearn, who promotes Bam Rodriguez, will be in front of every microphone talking about some Tank Davis, Bam Rodriguez. I just don't believe that fight makes no fucking sense. Rasta Farizi, what's good? Zoomverse, my brother, what's happening? What's happening? You know what I mean? Salute to my dog. What's good? Shawnee Bo, what up? On the money line, what's happening with you? Salute. Yazir says facts. Makes no sense. Oh, yeah, I ain't into watching, you know what I mean? I ain't into having people jump up 4 weight classes to fight my favorite fighters, bro. Big Bob Gunn in the building. What up? I'm not into that, bro. I want to see Tank fight guys from 135, 140, and I want to see him fight Devin Haney because he already beat half of the champions at 147 pounds. The WBC champion Ryan Garcia got stopped by Tank. The WBA champion Rolando Romero got stopped by Tank. So the only welterweight I really want to see him fight is Devin Haney. But Devin Haney, we all know, is fucking ducking that fade right now. Yeah, he said that. And Bam is at a weight class smaller than him. All facts, Trey. All facts. Pearl Infinity. What's up? To infinity and beyond. What's up, bro? Blaze Boxing. Shoo shoo bang. Salute. What's up, bro? I'm just waiting on everybody to get the likes up. We got 150. I need 100 likes. We gonna rock. Rock bottom. Speaking of rock bottom. What's good? Please be sure to hit the like button. Donate to the channel if you can. Super chat buttons right there. Cash apps, $ knockout boxing 86. You know what I mean? TV. You know what I'm talking about? But at the very least, I need y'all to do that free shit. It's the like button. Shout out to my dog. Isaiah in the building. What's good? What's good, bro? You know, we working. We working. This live will be no different. You know what I'm talking about? Terrence say we had 79 likes. That means we need 21 likes, Devin Haney fans. I know y'all can't do math. So 100 minus 79 is 21. We need 21 likes because I know y'all can't do math. Y'all can't spell basic words like Debo. Y'all spell it without the E in it. Y'all Dibble. You know what I mean? We know y'all can't spell. So, we know y'all don't do reading, writing, and arithmetic. Cash Crypto is here. What's up? Shock West. What's up, bro? Dazn say with 85. That means we need 15 likes, Devin Haney fans, because 100 minus 85 is 15. You feel me? Like, I know y'all like, how he do that so fast? See, the other people in the chat, they understand math. Like, they doing the math the same way. You know what? I'm gonna rephrase that. Devin Haney fans outside of the netter, okay? She can do math. All right. D. Willie Thomas, what up? The rest of y'all, I'm not so sure. Ryan Anderson, what's good? 89 likes. Devin Haney fans, 100 minus 89 is 11. But see, now we're at 93 likes. So 100 minus 93 is 7. You know what I'm saying? Got to get to 100, though. We got to rock out to 100. Shout out to Swoosh Life, 2-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat says, get to 100. Y'all know the rules. They do. I don't know why. It's the same. The standard is the standard. Trey W234 with the 2-piece in the super chat says, any fights this weekend? Trying to make some money. Yeah, bro. Whatever fights is on, I'm putting a bet on something. Shit. I'm putting a bet on something. You understand me? I'm betting something, nigga. You gonna get some sort of exclusive content from me. I promise you that. We need 5 people to hit the like button. Shout out to Desmond Johnson, 5-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat says Team Alifu fighting and he lost, but Shakur don't have a fight. Norman Jr. will fight again before Dev. What they doing, KO? The money done dried up. Cause I got that oil money. That oil money. Hey. Cause I got that oil money. That oil money. Hey. I don't care about profit. I don't care about loss. Hey. I'ma pay what it costs to be the boss. Hey. Cause I got that oil money. Yeah. That well ran dry. That well ran dry, dog. We're gonna talk about it, but yeah, that's why. Because Norman Jr. and Team Alifu are accepting reasonable offers from traditional promoters that are looking to put on fights and make money and pay people their market value. But if Brian Norman Jr. and Team Alifu wanted $6-7 million to fight or more, they'd have a trouble getting the motherfucking fight right now, too. It's just that simple. Texas DT20, my dog. What's happening with you? OG. We got Isaiah being a member for 14 months. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years. You go. He say, F for the zone. We got KO on YouTube where the facts don't get twisted, unlike these weak-ass channels. Talk to these ninjas. Salute, KO. Keep cooking these stupid motherfuckers, man. I'm wondering how these Dev fans going to walk the lies back. They can't walk them back. They can only try to cope. Harris fam, I see you, bro. What's happening? Michigan Hendo, what up? We got J-Man in the building. What up? J-Man, what up? Motherfuckers win a debate and act like they just beat you in a fist fight. Who you talking about? Earl. Who you talking about, Earl, Ed? Put a name on it. Put a motherfucking name on it, bro. Fresh 313. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. What's up, bro? Dundrick, then what up, Dundrick? Salute. What the fuck? What the WTF media? What's up, bro? All right, we got 100 likes. Let's rock, man. We got 100 likes. Let's rock, man. We got 100 likes. Let's rock out. First, Dundrick is here just in time because first, we have a Jamal Charlo topic sighting. Please don't leave. I know a lot of y'all don't care about Jamal. This is for Dundrick only. Quee, what's up? Salute. to the sister Quick. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. 817 is in the building. What's up, 817? Salute, bro. Bo Hunting Boxing. What's good? We're not gonna, don't worry, rest of the chat. The other 193 people in the building, we gotta cover this for Dundrick, okay? Because Jamal Charlo gave an interview to Andre Berto. About an hour plus long or whatever. I know Dundrick watched the whole thing. Me, I did not watch the whole thing. I watched the shit that I cared about. And what I cared about most was him trying to address his personal issues and what he had to say about his brother. J So Black, what up? First, on the personal issue shit, you have to be able to translate. Christopher Chris, what's up? You had to have been able to translate Chinese to understand what the fuck he was talking about when he was trying to talk about his personal issues. I didn't know what the hell he was trying to say. He was talking about focus and lack of this and lack of that. All that shit, right? And I'm listening to him like, nigga, you know you on that drink and you might be on something stronger than that drink. That's what's fucking up your focus, right? Then he went into talking about his brother. And he talked a little bit about the Caleb Plant fight. And he says, if I was Caleb Plant, I'd have slapped me too, because I was manhandling his beard and shit in front of his wife. But I would have stayed around to see what the issue is. And he said we were supposed to fight, but y'all all know Caleb Plant lost or whatever. I still think Jamal Charlo and Caleb Plant need to fight. Just they gotta run that fade. Like, you can't slap somebody and run. Y'all gotta run that fade for the M's. That's the biggest fight for both of them, in my opinion. But what he said about Jamel was very interesting, because I'm not gonna lie, Javon, what up? I've always listened to them talk. I've always watched their videos and their interviews and stuff, and I've always felt like Jamal Charlo was not only the more talented fighter, but I also felt like Jamal Charlo was always the more mature between the two, the more even-headed between the two. You know what I mean? And so to hear him talk how he talked, he said he still love his brother, still got love for him, but he said Jamel got a bunch of people in his ear and shit. He said Jamel got a bunch of people in his ear. They're souring them on each other, but he said I'll always be there for his brother when he need him or whatever. I just want them to stop doing all this shit. Anthony Mason, whatever. I just want them to stop doing all this shit online. You know what I mean? Shout out to straight like that. KO, did you see Rick Ross say he'll pay $50 million to Floyd Mayweather if he fight Tank, and he'll pay Tank the same and pay to have it at the Hard Rock in Miami? No, I didn't see that. Rick Ross is full of shit because his music ain't been on shit lately. Okay? So this is him trying to stay relevant. This is him trying to stay relevant, bro. You know what I mean? It's him trying to stay relevant, in my opinion. Because his music ain't been hitting on shit lately. He ain't really been popping in the music lane for a long time. And who the fuck is going to be like, yeah, we won't forget Premier Boxing Champions. Forget Top Rank, right? Forget Golden Boy. Forget Matchroom. Forget Riyadh season even. Forget Zuffa. Forget all of that shit. We want Rick Ross to put on the fight. Who the fuck gonna do that? Like, that shit don't make no sense. What you say, my bad, bro. My bad, hold up. We're gonna stop the show for this shit. Shout out to my OG. We got Dre's Finest in that. When did you drop a cash out, bro? Am I tripping? It's like I see 5-piece, but I don't see. I'm gonna shout you anyway. Shout out Andre's Finest with the 5-piece. No biscuit in that cash out. Appreciate you, bro. Unless you're talking about the one that you dropped June 22nd. That was a 10-piece in the cash app. I appreciate you for that too, if I ain't say it. Salute to you. You know what I mean? Another thing about Jamal Charlo, because I saw what you put, Dundrick. I'm multitasking out this bitch. You understand? Jamal Charlo is a dark horse at 168 pounds. He is somebody for you to fucking worry about if he can get his shit together. The problem I have with Jamal Charlo is I don't believe he can get his shit together. You understand me? Like, Kirk Douglas, what's up? I don't believe he can get his shit together. I don't believe that he can keep his nose clean, keep his hands off the bottle, and stay disciplined enough to make any kind of real run. I hope he proves me wrong. Texas shit. But the talent is there. Whoever he fight has to be worried. Like, you fighting a 2-division champion that ain't never lost. You fighting a 2-division champion that ain't never lost. So I get it. But nigga, I'm not trusting them. Drink more water. What up, bro? Salute to you. So y'all do with that what y'all will. Let's move on. Twitter. You Twitter niggas. You Twitter niggas. Let me holler at y'all. You Twitter people. Okay? Let me holler at y'all real quick. So this dude, boy, you be on my nuts, Purple Heart boy. Why don't you ever hit my link, nigga? 235 people in the building. Please get the likes of 200. Why don't you ever hit my link? Because you be on my nuts, boy. You just watch me and go report back to Twitter. And it's always some hating ass shit. Anyway, he say, KO says that Abdullah Mason is a better talent than Shakur. He's more athletic. He's stronger. He punches harder. He's bigger. Fights on the inside better. More twitcher. More skilled than Shakur. And Abdullah is just better. Then Devin Haney's burner page says this take should invalidate all his credibility. I don't even fuck with Shakur. Well, as long as y'all keep posting my shit, as long as we keep running the numbers up, as long as these picks keep coming in every week, and them bitches be right way more than they wrong, guess what? You can never do nothing about my credibility, but let's inspect what I said. Let's inspect what I said. Let's take a dive. Who's taller between the two? Who has longer arms between the two? Who punches harder between the two? Who looks twitchier and more athletic between the two to your motherfucking eyes? And if you just want to go off accolades, if you want to just go off accolades, I mean, here's what I know. Okay. Here's what I know. Shakur Stevenson became a world champion at 22 years old. Abdullah Mason became a world champion at 21 years old. At this point in his career, Shakur Stevenson had beat Joel Gonzalez for a title. And then he defended, or he didn't even defend, he moved up and he fought Felix Caraballo at 130. So far in his first weight class, Shakur Stevenson's first weight class was featherweight. He beat Joel Gonzalez for a vacant WBO featherweight title. And then he moved up to 130 to fight Felix Caraballo. Abdullah Mason has defeated Sam Noakes for a vacant title, and he defended his motherfucking title at 135 pounds. So he's a champion at a younger age, and he's already made one title defense when Shakur Stevenson never defended the first title that he won against Joel Gonzalez. Do with that what you will. But I stand by what the fuck I said. Abdullah Mason has a higher ceiling. I agree, drink more water. I think he's more talented. That's what higher ceiling means. I think he's more talented, and I love his mentality way better. Straight up. He punches harder, easily punches harder. I think his hands are faster. He's more athletic, and he's just a bigger, naturally more gifted athlete, bro. It is what it is. And if we want to just really compare them bar for bar, since they haven't fought, Sunshine, what up? Since we want to compare them bar for bar, if y'all really want a comparison bar for bar, since they haven't fought, all we can do is go off of common opponents. See, this is why y'all got to stop visiting the world of fucking Twitter and come over here and get some real motherfucking knowledge and some real boxing talk. Because I've seen them have a common opponent. I've seen them both get in the ring together with the same motherfucker. One of them got that dude out of there in a round and a half, and the other one went the distance with him and had a stinker of a motherfucking performance. Now, don't nobody block this nigga. You got about 30 seconds to come show me I'm dumb. See, that insult shit doesn't work. You can either stand on that shit, right? You can stand on that shit, and you can come show me that I'm dumb in front of these 300 people that are in the building. It's 300 people in here. Now is your chance. The link is in the motherfucking chat. Come tell me why I'm dumb and show me why I'm dumb with this boxing talk shit. I'm dumb, but you spell times TYMZ, but I'm the dumb nigga. I'm dumb, but you spell times TYMZ, nigga. But I'm dumb. But I'm dumb. But you can't spell. Link is in the chat for you. And it looks like your 30 seconds is up. Somebody go over to the vertical stream and get homeboy the fuck up out of here. Shout out to Pressure Chris with the 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, KO, Bill the one who said PBC told him that Tank wants to fight Bam. Bill told Robert Garcia that. Bill Haney seems to know all of Gervonta Davis's plans, don't he? Don't he? Don't he? Let's cook a nigga real quick. This is how stupid you sound. You don't know shit about boxing. Abdullah don't got no Olympic medals. And Abdullah got dropped twice. That's what's up. That's cool. That shit sound good. You do know that Hector Luis Garcia is an Olympian. Gervonta Tank Davis never went to the motherfucking Olympics. Who won that motherfucking fight? Who won that motherfucking fight? See, your medals can't fucking fight for you, my nigga. Andy Cruz is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, I believe. Raymond Murataya didn't make it to the Olympics. Who won that motherfucking fight? You came to the wrong place with this shit, homeboy. These bitches come off the top of the head. These bitches come off the top of the head, bro. Yeah, they come all the way off the top of the motherfucking head, bro, off the dome with that shit. Richard Torres went to the motherfucking Olympics. Frank Sanchez did not go to the motherfucking Olympics. Who won that motherfucking fight? Now, if you don't have nothing to refute that shit, shut the fuck up. Because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. An Olympic gold medal don't make you, as a matter of fact, I'll use your own nigga to cook you. I'll use the nigga that went ahead of Shakur Stevenson. Robeisy Ramirez beat Shakur Stevenson in the motherfucking Olympics to become a gold medalist. I don't like to lose. What happened with Robeisy? And motherfucking Rafael Espinoza, who never went to the motherfucking Olympics. Timalifu Telefimu was a motherfucking Olympian. What happened with Timalifu Telefimu and George Kambosos? I could do this shit all fucking night, nigga. All night. All night long. Sit back and learn something, bro. Welcome to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Anyway, so I stand on that. I believe that because I believe in Abdullah. Now somebody go prove me wrong. But any fight he in, I ain't betting against him. And the fact that pisses y'all off, nigga, I don't give a fuck. At least Sunchild is like, yeah, nigga, KO, that's cool, Abdullah, the truth. But nigga, I got Shakur. And we keep it moving. But you niggas trying to act like I don't know my shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ask the channel members if I know how to break this shit down. Valentine, what up? Ask Big Bob Gunn. Ask Queek. Ask Tsunami. Ask all them niggas with the little symbol by their name that's been channel members for a long motherfucking time if KO break this shit down. Ask Sunchild if KO break this shit down. Nigga, you crazy. Devonta, what's good? Stupid niggas. Oh, the Olympic gold medalist. He's an Olympic silver medalist. He went to the Olympics. That guy didn't go to the Olympics. So, you know, it's fine. He can. That means he's better. That shit don't make no sense. Y'all give me a second. All right, I'm back. Appreciate that Michigan Hendo. Let's keep it moving though. I just wanted to address that because y'all cats be on Twitter or whatever. Y'all cats be on Twitter or whatever. Captain Crunch, we're gonna get to that. That's a topic later in the show. You cats that be on Twitter, come holler at me. Like, I don't mind. I ain't finna like do no lame sucker shit like copyright nobody or complain with nobody clipping my shit. Like, do your thing. You just put me out there. Then when they come and hear this real shit, they gonna be like, oh damn, okay, yeah. He know what the hell he talking about, right? So I don't care nothing about that. But if you gonna talk that shit, if you gonna talk about it, come over here and talk to me directly where I can talk back. What Bruce Lee say? Boards don't hit back. Boards don't hit back. Or some shit he said in that movie that time. Well, Twitter fucking fingers, they don't talk back to you. Come over here where I can talk back to you. And let's see how it go for some of you, bro. Just let me know. I'll be right here. Shout out to Deluxe Recordings with the 2-piece in the super chat. Google Rod Deluxe, the best lyricist since Big Pun. Y'all heard him? Y'all give me a second. All right, we back. We need 200 likes. Y'all heard Big Bob Gun? Y'all heard Big Bob Gun? Ruben Langford, what up? Let's keep it moving up. I saw Oscar De La Hoya out here capping and shit. I saw Oscar De La Hoya out here capping again and shit. Let me see if I can find this shit. See if I can find this shit, man. He had the Sean Zattel shit going. All right, here we go. I found the shit. Here we go. Let's listen to Oscar and let's react to it real quick. Cottage, I see you. What up?
Summer has been amazing. Hope you're enjoying the World Cup.
Shit, I need
Back
to
to business August 1st. My gosh, we have William Cepeda versus Lamont Roach, Murataya on the undercard, as well as Raul Curiel, who's fighting in Las Vegas. Working on Vergil Ortiz versus Boots. Vergil Ortiz wants the fight. Let's make that happen. It all depends on Boots. Working on Ryan Garcia versus Ben. I just got the memo today. So that's the fight that everybody wants to see. So I'm going to make it happen for you guys. Also, Kid Austin versus Badi, fighting for the full world title because Gervonta Davis is on recess, champion on recess. And also Oscar Collazo versus Ricardo Sandoval. Oscar moving 2 weight classes to fight for Ricardo's belts that he owns. Let's go. The summer is looking great.
First of all, nigga, the summer is almost over, nigga. Okay? He talking about the summer looking great. Nigga, it is July. July. So these fights you talking about, they can't happen till the motherfucking fall. Okay? That's the first thing. Secondly, Ryan Garcia versus Conor Ben. That shit look like it's coming. That shit look like it's coming. Right? He said he finally got the memo from Riyadh season, and they about to be putting on Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia. Okay? Now, I can't wait to see, because it's going to be some shit happen there. Is it going to be the WBC title on the line, or is Ryan going to have to drop that shit because they're going to try to make that a Zuffa fight? My educated guess is Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn going to be fighting for the WBC title, and this is going to be a Riyadh season ring type of card, not a Zuffa motherfucking card. Now, let's talk about the Boots and Virgil of it all. I had that shit. Let me find that shit. As y'all know, we made a trade for Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis. Virgil is now a Philly fighter, and Boots is now a Texas fighter. Dallas, Texas fighter, to be specific. Why does that shit keep disappearing? It's pissing me off. We got to have professionalism. Stay up there so the people know what we're talking about when they come in the building. Now, shit. Don't disappear when I'm in the middle of talking about some shit. Okay? Now, he says it's all on Boots. Virgil wants that fight. We don't believe you. Thrill Hill, what up? I made that trade. It was behind the scenes move. First 313. We got him off the waiver wire, nigga. Okay? Just don't let nobody from Philly hear me say that shit because they might try to veto the trade. Knight Rider, what's up, homie? Salute to my bro, Knight Rider. One of the managing moderators of the channel. Him and drink more water. So you wrenches tread lightly with them niggas, okay? I always bet on black. What up? My brother ETC. What's up? Into the clip. Y'all please go check out his channel. Fire. Fire fucking content. Nah. hey. He's like, hell no. I've been in the cut the whole stream where y'all can keep Virgil. Damn. I told y'all don't let a Philly nigga hear that shit, man. I need some fucking water, man. Damn, I forgot to fill up my motherfucking Owala. Shit. I told y'all not to let one of them niggas from Philly hear me say that shit, man. Marquis, what up, man? Marquis, what good? That nigga heard me. That nigga, boy, you ain't shit. You just watching my shit in the shadows, man. You watching my shit in the shadows. You came over and blocked my shit. Rejected. That's fucked up, nigga. Fuck you for that, bro. Fuck you for that, bro. G Red Boy with 15 of them things. Bow! No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely not a motherfucking thing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. There go another great content creator. 2 Cents Boxing is in the building. What's up, 2 Cents? Y'all go subscribe to her channel. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. She doing great work over there, man. Anyway, back to what I was saying, bro. Boots and Virgil, man. I don't believe. Let me put this shit back up here. I don't believe anything Oscar De La Hoya said, because I am of the mind that shit disappeared again because it still got a timer on. The fuck? Timer off, nigga. Thank you. Because Dean was telling me this shit. 2 Cents was telling me this shit. Jupe was telling me this shit. They said that this was all the elaborate duck. And I am inclined to believe them now because Virgil Ortiz is back at Golden Boy. No arbitration. No fighting it out. He didn't have to fire his manager. They didn't report that he's getting a motherfucking raise. He's back at Golden Boy on the same motherfucking deal. The same deal. Our only hope is fight fans that he like, fuck it, I'll go ahead and just try to fight Boots since the nigga got 2 titles now. Other than that, I'm not trusting this shit, man. Yeah, he had on that Sean Sattel, bro. I'm not trusting this shit. Because Golden Boy, Oscar not stupid. Oscar not dumb. The matchmakers at Golden Boy, they ain't stupid, bro. It's a horrible matchup for Virgil. You gonna come straight at Boots and try to out-muscle him. you gonna come straight at Boots in this with a power jab and a high guard and try to out-muscle that nigga. Yeah, all right. You gonna be front foot dominant with your high guard on trying to power jab your way in. Nigga, please get the fuck out of my face. 2 Cents Boxing, they go a link. Y'all go sub to the channel. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't believe it. But I do hope that it happens because Sebastian Fundora is already sidebar on Virgil. Sidebar. Yo, how the fuck do Sebastian Fundora got a WBC mandatory that's not named Virgil Ortiz when Virgil Ortiz is the motherfucking WBC interim champion? This nigga don't want to fight nobody. You want me to take you serious that you want Jerron Boots Ennis? I said it on the short. I'm saying it here in front of y'all because a lot of y'all don't watch the shorts that I do, which y'all need to start watching the goddamn shorts. But I said this in the short, but I'm going to say it here for the live audience as well so I can double down on the shit. Virgil Ortiz is the 154 pounds WBC interim champion. He can force Sebastian Fundora to fight him, which will effectively make him a world champion for the first time in his fucking career, and it would eliminate an option for Jerron Boots Ennis And that will prove that you want Jerome Boots Ennis for real. That will prove that you were the first best or maybe the second best fighter in the division, because right now niggas are saying it's Boots Ennis, Sebastian Fundora, and then the rest of you niggas. Eliminate Fundora so Boots can't chase him no more. Eliminate him. And that way, we can see if you serious or not. And guess what? I think Boots still watch you. However, you have a better win than him. Give a fuck what you say. Even the Phillies, all Philly niggas will say, yeah, Virgil beating Fundora is a better win than Boots beating Xander. Guaranteed. The real one's gonna keep it real. I'm just letting you know. But that's when I'll take that nigga serious. But long story short, what Oscar De La Hoya saying, miss me with that bullshit. Shout out to my dog 10 in them. What's up, 10? 2-piece in that cash app. He said Virgil fight just like Stanley Owners. He a easy lick. He got a little bit more nuance than Stanley Owners, but you're not doing this shit with Boot. You're not doing this basic. You did this shit here. That's not working, because you're going to go, and it's going to be a right hand right here. Or you're going to go, you're going to get slipped and get, oh, shit, nigga, my shit hurt. Fuck, like you're going to be fucked up out here, man. Good luck with that. You feel me? I'm just simply saying, bro, Oscar De La Hoya, you full of shit. Okay? We don't believe you. We've been through this shit already. We've been through this shit with you and Virgil. Y'all on again, off again. He leaving Golden Boy. He staying with Golden Boy. He mad at you. You mad at Meridian. And then y'all all kumbaya and y'all all cool right around the time when Virgil and when Boots and motherfucking Xander about to fight. We don't believe you. And then let's just keep it 100. I hope y'all don't think y'all got any kind of negotiation power. Like, let's just be all the way 100. I hope y'all don't believe y'all have any kind of negotiation power with Dazn. Because Dazn has made it clear they was ready to out your ass. They was ready to get rid of you. Dazn has made it clear, nigga, it's Boots Ennis that they like the most. So they going to be very favorable to him. Okay? And this nigga is doing better numbers than you, and he the unified champion, 2-division unified champion. And Virgil ain't never been world champion. Whether you one of these niggas that like to argue accolades with negotiations, or whether you one of these niggas like me that like to argue numbers with negotiations, Boots is checking all the boxes. You get down and lay down, nigga. Straight up. So we'll see if it happens. I am not holding my breath because I ain't trying to die. Thank Father. What up, bro? Salute, fam. Did I miss a super chat? I think I did. Yeah. Michigan Hendo with the 2-piece in the super chat says Virgil, Texas born, can't trade now. He ducked. Nah, bro, he was really born. See, the paperwork was fake from the Texas hospital. He was really born in motherfucking Philly. He was born in Philly. All right. And then he migrated down to Texas. Boots was actually born right here in Presbyterian Hospital. He was born in the Parkland Hospital in the hood in Dallas. You know what I mean? And then he just migrated up to Philly and shit. So we traded him back. So Boots is now a honorary Texas fighter. He's the only nigga that's allowed to be from Texas and be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Okay. We fucking with Boots out here. You understand what I'm saying to you? All right, we're moving on. Shakur, come here, bro. This is one of the main things I wanted to get to, where y'all see the topic of the show says Shakur and Devin Haney smoke in motherfucking mirrors. Shakur, let me holler at you. Have a seat. Shakur, you told me, bro, you said that you was going to stop motherfucking Shakur Foster. After Shakur Foster be ready for you, said, tell that nigga to pick up the phone. How the fuck can he pick up the phone if you never called him? If you never called him, how was he going to pick up the phone? D-Hoops, 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, fire. I appreciate you, bro. And appreciate the donation. Thank you so much for showing love to the channel. Back to your ass, Shakur. Now, this is why I say the smoke and mirror shit, bro. This nigga was saying he was going to stop this nigga. He was saying he was going to beat this nigga up. He was saying, tell this ninja to answer the phone. And now we hear that Shakur Foster is going into negotiations with Emmanuel Navarrete because his phone never fucking ring. Shakur fans, what the fuck is up with this, bro? Are y'all rocking with this? Are y'all cool with this? Are y'all co-signing this? Tunnel Vision, what's good, bro? Somebody give me a good reason that supports Shakur Stevenson in my damn chat. Why this is okay. Why do you get to do a face-off in the ring with a man? Tell that man to answer the phone. and never call him. And ain't nobody really got smoke for you for real, outside of niggas like me. Y'all gonna tell me he got a fight lined up? Y'all gonna tell me he got something better and bigger going on? Listen, bro, let me tell y'all something. If Shakur Stevenson go to Zuffa, it'll be one of the biggest ducks in boxing history, not of anybody in particular, bro. Now, Sunchild says, honestly, Kirk can come back to Shock. He not going nowhere. I'm not trying to hear that shit. He said he was gonna call the nigga. He said he gonna fuck him up next. He got in the ring with him. He said that nigga was lying about sparring. He said it was so fucking personal. He wanted to do something to him outside the ring. You hear me? Now he can just come back to Shock. He ain't going nowhere. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that shit, Sunchild. Knock it off, bro. Blue, what's up, bro? Knock that shit off, fam. Knock that shit off, dog. No. What he got better? What he got better going on? This man, Shakur Foster, said, well, you don't want to give me an opportunity. I got to fight your homeboy first. Fine, nigga, I fight your homeboy. He whooped the homeboy ass. Then he leans over the ropes and said, nah, nigga, don't go nowhere. Come here. Come here. Let's get it cracking next. He said, let's shake on getting it cracking next. Shakur don't want to shake his hand. I ain't shaking your hand, nigga. We ain't cool, nigga. I'm going to fuck you up, nigga. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to beat you up, nigga. You too little. Shakur Foster said, nigga, I'll come to 140. If you want to come to 140. All of that for Shakur Foster to not get no offer. Which leads to my bigger point. And we'll get to this show. We'll get to this a little bit later in the show, which leads to my bigger point. If Shakur Stevenson and Devin, because you made me think about it, DJ. Thank you for that comment. If Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney got all this backing from Zuffa, got all this money being put in their pocket from Zuffa, got these big time offers from Zuffa, why the fuck ain't Zuffa putting up no money for them for no fights? How you got this big Zuffa deal? This big time turkey, Zuffa, turkey. How you got this shit and ain't nobody putting up no money for you? It ain't nobody that we want to see Shakur Stevenson fight that we can say, that nigga's in negotiations with them. This is what it looks like when a nigga thinks that we only cover Tank Davis. And so they come over here because my reputation precedes me. And then they prove that they the actual Tank fanboy. Because why are you talking? Bro, we ain't talking about Tank right now, nigga. Beats Skull. We ain't talking about Tank right now, bro. We'll get to him a little bit later. I know. I understand, bro. Man, this nigga KO, man. He making too much sense with this shit, man. Let me try to distract the show, nigga. Let me bring up Tank, nigga. Shout out to Unc Dre's Finest with the 10 piece in the cash app. He says, keep burning down the house. I'm just going to work. You know what I mean? They don't like it, but I'm going to work. Kurt Hurd, what up? We'll get there, homie. We'll get there, Beats Skull. We'll get there, bro. But right now, we on some other shit right now. Niggas be so proud. Like, oh, this nigga KO actually be cooking on everything. Yeah. But the bums from the bottom and shit, the bitches from the bottom, the CeeLo Greens, you know. The hungry hippo, they say all he do is talk about Tank, but this nigga's actually over here. He's saying a bunch of real shit I can't fuck with on boxing as a whole. What the fuck? Like, I understand. I get it, bro. I get it. I understand. It's not what you thought. Niggas realize it's never what they think. Always figure shit out for yourself. Always figure shit out for yourself, bro. People lie on the best niggas doing it all the time. I'm no different. People lie on the best niggas doing it all the time. I am no different. Now, I get lied on all the time because I'm the best nigga doing it. I understand. Now, Shakur fans, back to y'all for a minute though. He tried to help y'all. I think he was a Shakur fan trying to help y'all out, but we right back on it. We right back at the shit. You know what I mean? We right back at it, 10 toes down, talking this boxing shit. Can Shakur Stevenson do anything that's not acceptable to y'all? Like, at what point do you be like, yo, bro, you was talking all that shit about O'Shaquie. You was talking all that shit about Devin. You was talking all that shit about this guy. You was talking all that shit about Raymond Murataya. Who the fuck you gonna fight? You didn't take no punishment against Timalifu Telefimu. You controlled that nigga with a jab. He didn't barely hit you. He barely breathed on you. I mean, he caught you with some body shots and shit, but you won the fight clearly. That was in January, nigga. It's July. What are you doing? You got a nigga that's like, bro, O'Shaquie Foster is pressing this nigga. D-Free, what's up? What O'Shaquie Foster is doing is if some small, like, this is equivalent to some small channel, right? That I think is maybe not as big as me, maybe not as popping as me, but they just savagely keep fucking calling me out. Nigga, this nigga KO is trash. I'll whoop this nigga. I'll beat his ass in the debate. He can't fuck with me on this boxing talk. And they just keep fucking saying that shit over and over and over again. And they say, nigga, KO, you trash. Nigga, if you drop the link, I come to your shit. When you live, I come to your shit. And I don't never drop the link. I don't never offer them to come over here. Nigga, how can you look at yourself? How could you look at yourself? Million Films, yes, sir, we getting there. We work. I don't see how you could watch O'Shaquie Foster as a Shakur fan do what he doing to Shakur by pressing him, exposing him, keeping his foot on the gas, and y'all like, yo, Shakur, send this nigga a bat signal. Like, y'all send this nigga a bat signal, a message in the bottle, or something. Do something, nigga. Do something. Breezy, Night Rider, Tsunami, Kui, Michigan Hendo, they be looking at me like, KO, we fuck with you, but nigga, you supposed to be KO. This nigga coming for your helmet. You ain't gonna drop the link? The people that rock with me, if somebody came here talking like that, they'd be like, KO, drop the link, nigga. KO, he talking crazy. Drop the link. Drop the motherfucking link. More excuses. More excuses from a nigga named Rich Porter. As soon as he put belt on Foster, now nobody wanted to fight. He didn't give a fuck who wanted the Artem fight. He didn't give a fuck who wanted the Cordina fight. He didn't give a fuck that nobody was asking for the Frank Martin fight. He didn't give a fuck that nobody asked for the Conceição fight. Who the fuck asked him to fight Felix Caraballo? Huh? Who asked him to fight Toka Khan Clary, nigga? Now it's about ain't nobody asked for the fight. No, niggas want the fight. If he beat O'Shaquie Foster, he get major props from real ones. But miss me with the bullshit, Jay Simon. What up? See how niggas do? Then what I be talking about with y'all, bro? Fake shit. Now it matters if people want the fight or not. Half his motherfucking career is filled with him fighting didn't nobody ask for. Real quick, raise your hands. Who was asking for the Shakur Stevenson, Jeremiah Nakathila fight? Which one of you Shakur Stevenson fans was like, yeah, nigga, I really just want to see the motherfucking Shakur Stevenson, Jeremiah Nakathila was? Y'all didn't even know who the nigga was. What the fuck? Say, bro, the one I really want to see, nigga, I want to see Shakur versus Yoshino. That's the one we want. Now, when it's O'Shaquie Foster, man, nobody even asking for that fight KO though, man. Shit. If he beat the nigga, then people gonna say nobody wanted to fight. Now he care about credit. Mr. Hashtag chasing the bag, because he was hashtag chasing greatness. He changed his shit from hashtag chasing greatness to hashtag chasing the bag. That nigga now, he care about credit. The nigga that was signed to fight Joe Cordina coming off of a knockout in a lower weight class now cares about credit all of a fucking sudden. Boy, y'all better realize who the fuck y'all talking to. Y'all better, like I told little buddy, this KO you talking to, these bitches come off the dome, dog. They come off the old dome, bro. You know what I mean? I thought I caught it already, huh? I said, shout out to my dog Andre's Finest with the 10 piece in the cash app. I called it. He said, keep burning down the house. Yeah, I called that shit. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. And then here we go. I swear for God, other Rich. We got Rich Porter and we got my homie Rich. I swear to God, I'll be talking about Tank Davis later. Why don't y'all want to talk about Shakur? Why can't y'all say, nah, KO, you wrong, nigga. Here's where you're wrong. No, KO, here's my refute. I got a rebuttal for that shit, KO. Here you go. And why y'all typing from the comments? The link is in the chat. What's going on with y'all, man? Let me talk about Tank. Let me bring up Tank. What is Tank gonna do? Nigga, we will get to Tank later in the show. I'm talking about your favorite fighter right now. You don't want to it's all fun and games till I want to play too. I understand. I totally get it's all fun and games till KO start cooking. See y'all go from nigga to nigga, panel to panel, you know what I'm saying? Live stream to live stream, thinking shit sweet. Panel to panel, live stream to live stream, thinking shit sweet. But then KO hits that live button. KO turns his microphone on. Yeah. KO turns that camera on. Then shit get a little bit different. Shout out to Eric. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Boxing and barbecue. What's up, homie? What up, homie? Brashley McClendon, what's good, fam? Salute. All right, let's keep this shit moving. Let's keep this shit moving. All right, we good. Marquis, what's good, bro? Vernell Stevenson, what's good? He did what y'all are asking him to do with Schofield, and Schofield dropped out the fight. So what that mean? What do Schofield got to do with O'Shaquie Foster? And you making it worse. If you do it for a nigga that's a prospect whose best fucking fight was Renee Telez-Jaron, you can't do it for a 2-time world champion. If you do what the fans are asking you for with fucking Floyd Schofield, whose best fucking win at the time was Renee Telez-Jaron, nigga. A nigga who never even fought for a world title. Y'all asking me to fight this nigga? Okay, I'll fight this nigga. You do it then. But you won't do the shit for a 2-time champion. Furthermore, when it first came to Schofield, he even tried to duck that fade by turning Abdullah Mason into an adopted brother. Excuse me. Y'all got to stop this shit. Y'all really got to stop this shit. What's wrong with y'all, bro? All I'm saying is the man didn't stand on his word, and y'all need to tell me why. Y'all need to tell me why it's okay for a nigga like Shakur to say he gonna stop a nigga, get in the ring with that nigga, right? Talk all that shit to him face to face, get out the ring, go on social media, tell the nigga to answer the phone, and then never call that nigga. You gotta make that make sense. You gotta make that make sense. My brother Blaze in the building. What up, Blaze? Salute. You gotta make that shit make sense, man. Real shit. DJ, holla at me.
All right, bro. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, man. I just got one question on the Shakur and O'Shaquie Foster thing. Number one, I think I said this before. I don't want to see the fight no way because I'm a fan of both guys. It just don't make sense other than them two guys chirping at each other. But the business question I got, who gonna pay for it, man? Shakur's still a free agent. Do Top Rank want that fight? Top Rank don't even want to give O'Shaquie Foster a unification fight with Navarrete right now, man. So my question is, logistically, like, how would that fight happen? Now, if they sign it, all right, cool. It is what it is. Let them dudes get off, get whatever frustration they got out, settle some old scores, whatever. I just want to know the guys who pay for the fights and the networks, who actually want that, man? Who actually gonna put the money up and pay for that?
Here's the problem. Shakur and his fans said it's a new time. He the face now. They said he the face now. He say everything run through him now.
KO.
No, I'm talking. No, nigga, I'm holding niggas to their own standard. And you said, tell that nigga to pick up the phone. You said, tell him to pick up the phone because I'm coming. You know what I mean? And then you don't do nothing. We supposed to be like, oh man, well, there's really no business. Who's gonna pay for the fight? No, nigga, you the one that's talking like that. I can't give him that pass, DJ, because you know what? Niggas don't give my favorite fighters those types of passes. Nah, he don't get no pass for that. You doing everything else. You doing all that talking. Stand on what you said.
Yeah, and I see this is where I come from because I look at it from the angle. I think all of them full of it. I think the majority of them full of it. I think they get on. I think
Jerome
they ain't got nothing to
is
do.
Not. David Benavidez is not.
He not. David Benavidez is not.
Tank Davis just sent Devin Haney a motherfucking offer. That fight could be signed, sealed, and delivered right now. Bam Bam, Jesse Bam Bam. He's not like that.
We ain't gonna take that, man. We knew.
What you mean?
Look, and I had this argument with some of my homies the other day, bro. We know for as long as we've been covering boxing,
Maniac,
and watching
I see you backstage. I'll get you up here in a minute.
KO. We watched the whole thing unfold, KO. Devin Haney been clout chasing Tank his whole career. Like,
that don't mean he get a pass for ducking.
I just see it as par for the course. That man been clout chasing Tank his whole career.
Nah, bro, I don't
just
like,
par for the course for me, man.
That's fine, but I'm not cool with it. Like, you can say, hey, man, I just accept it for what it is. And I respect that. You're a better man than me with this shit. Because this is where I'm at with it. You don't get... He called the nigga mama a man. His daddy called the nigga a monkey. His daddy called the nigga a monkey on multiple occasions. Y'all said y'all gonna beat his motherfucking ass. You said you want the biggest and best fights. And now you get an offer for the biggest and best fight and you turn that motherfucker down. I gotta stay on your helmet. I can't just say, oh, we know you clout chasing. We know it. Nah, nigga, fuck that. You need to be called out for it.
And see, that's why I don't take it. That's why I don't take it serious, KO, because I know it's a clout chase. Because the man took 70-30 and went to the man home country to fight him. See, I remember a time when it was all about legacy.
78-22, which makes it worse.
I remember when Devin and his dad was yelling. I remember when Devin and his dad was yelling legacy, legacy, legacy at the same time when Fake told us them belts don't mean shit. I remember when Bob Arum played in Devin's face and told him he signed to the wrong promoter. That's why he wasn't going to get the Lomachenko fight. He chased Loma across the world. He chased Kambosos across off his legacy. It wasn't about no bag. Now all of a sudden Tank send you a real offer. And now, oh man, that's too light. No, man, it's a clout chase. And I've always known that's what it was. That man been living off that sparring footage.
For every one of you,
half his career, dog.
For every one of you, it's about 5 Haney cockroaches that thought that shit was real. So I'm letting them have it. Yeah.
I got you.
Every one of you is about 5 niggas that thought it was real. So I gotta let them niggas have it. But I got some people behind you, DJ. Let me see what work they got for me. Because I don't think you and I got no real work.
All right, bro.
Salute to my brother DJ, man. Maniac, talk to me, fam. What's up? Maniac, you there?
Yo.
Yep, there you go. What's up? I can hear you loud and clear. What's up, bro? What you got for the show?
I can't hear you. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna put you backstage. Jacoby, talk to me.
What's good, brother? How you doing?
I'm chilling. What you got for the show?
I'm good, man. I just tuned in and I seen they was saying people were saying Shakur was the face of boxing. Is that what they were saying?
Yeah.
Well, see, it's just my 2 cents, bro. I ain't no boxing connoisseur. I just got into it. I'm kind of heavy into it, but I do think Shakur is the most skilled boxer at his weight class, around his weight class. I just don't think he's the best. I think he'll beat Devin if they fight. I think he'll beat him by the points on the scorecards, but I think it'll be one of the most boring fights ever. You know what I'm saying? I just think out of those four, Keyshawn, Devin, Tank, and Shakur, I think Shakur is the safest fight for Devin. A lot of people thinking, I keep hearing a lot of people say, 80% of the people out here talking saying Devin gonna wash Keyshawn. But just in my opinion, I just don't think that it'll go like that. I think that, in my opinion, it might sound crazy, I think Devin's scared of Keyshawn. That's just how I feel. I think that
I got you.
the risk reward is not there as far as Keyshawn is concerned. I think Keyshawn is coming to beat Devin up, and that's what Devin will run from. Tank is coming to beat Devin up, and that's what he'll run from. But Shakur is coming to outpoint him, in my opinion. And like I say,
I ain't mad. I ain't mad at that. I haven't heard a bad take that you gave. And just so you know, welcome to the channel, first of all, Jacoby.
Oh, bro, I watch you. I got mad love for you, bro. You're killing it.
Right now, it's for like smoke and debate or whatever, but I will probably be opening up the panel later, and if you want to hop up then, you're more than welcome. But I don't think we got no real smoke. So let me ask you, what's your opinion though? Who out of those four, if you don't mind me asking? I think Tank, because I think so. I'll dumb it down to you.
Oh, we ain't got no smoke. We ain't got no smoke.
No. I think Tank, because, and this is what I say about it, bro. I've always said this: when it comes to boxing, Tank can box with all of them, but I think if a fight break out, can't none of them fight with him. What I mean by that is skill for skill, mid range, or if they playing the lead hand game, or they trying to play the timing game and they boxing, he can compete with any of them niggas with his boxing skills. But if they get to exchanging and a fight break out, they can't fuck with him. So that's why I have him over everybody.
I'm gonna go after this, but I've always said that if a person is scared of a man outside of the ring, it could take effect on how they handle each other inside the ring. And I feel like all three of them, besides Keyshawn, I feel like Keyshawn is the only one that really will look Tank in the face in a fist fight. But Shakur and Devin, I feel like outside of the ring, those two guys, they're all boxers, and people have this idea that boxers don't fear anybody because they've been fighting their whole life. That's like saying that's cap. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, if you open the panel later on, bro, I'm tapped in, so I call back in and yeah, bro, keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you. Salute. Maniac, what's up, bro? Let me catch your super chats, then we'll come to you. Shout out to Birdman, brother, with the 5 pieces in the super chat. KO, do you think Shakur and Devin fans are just stupid or just misled by stupid people? Both. I think for a lot of them, it's both. Shout out to Emmanuel Carter with the 5 pieces in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing, just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to Texas DT20 with the 5 pieces in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing, just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. Maniac, what you got for the show, bro?
What's up, bro? I just caught the last part. My apologies. I don't really got no smoke for you, dog. I pretty much agree with everything you were saying, especially about the Shakur and the Devin situation. When you highlight Shakur's his first world title shot, it was against his ex-girlfriend's brother. Like that's
and she made him promise, and people don't know this. She made him promise not to hurt him,
and that's an obvious alley-oop. And then after that, he moves up. He fights Jamel Herring. Let's not forget that whole situation. I don't even think Jamel Herring still deal with his folks after that.
Nah, and that was a sparring partner that he knew he whooped on for years in Bud Crawford's gym too.
Exactly. So after that, he been chasing Oscar. We know he lost his belts on the scale, et cetera, et cetera. You move towards Yoshino, like you said, nobody asked for that. And then, the Devin situation. So it's just nasty that these people sit here and try to forget that.
But that's why I'm here. That's why people like yourself is here. And I ain't going to let them forget. I'm going to keep telling the truth. And not to cut you off or try to be rude, Maniac. Let me keep going through the topics. And then when I open up the panel later, then you're more than welcome to come back up.
I did have one thing I disagree with you on.
Go ahead.
I was about to get to.
That's what this is for. That's what this is for, yeah.
It was just one thing I disagree with you on slightly. I don't think that Tank can fight with the best of them. I think he's better than all of them. I think he's a better boxer than all of them, especially when you come to Devin. When you come to Devin, man, that's the craziest argument I have. When you break it down in categories, top to bottom, what does Devin do better than Tank? Besides people gonna say his jab, what does he do better?
He's just taller. That's all. He don't do nothing else. He's not faster. He's not more explosive. His time is not better. His footwork's not better. We on the same page, bro. I don't have nothing. I don't have no smoke for you. But let me see who. I got somebody behind you. Let me see what they talking about, and then I'll be opening up the panel later on, bro. Salute to Maniac, man. Salute to the homie, bro. Shout out to Blaze Boxing, Shoot Bang with the 1 piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing, just showing love to the channel. We got Jeep Red Boy with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, wrench request for Jay Henderson, 5454. Well, if you trust Jay Henderson, and I know how you be rocking and how thorough you are, then maybe I should trust Jay Henderson too. Let me see if I can find him real quick, bro. Yeah, let me see if I can find him real quick. We got him. Oh, no, I lost it. God damn it. Okay, there it is. Let's get it right. All right. There you go, Jeep. Salute, homie. We got whatchamacallit with the 2-piece in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. He just dropping a super sticker on your boy. Shout out to Vic, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, any and everybody who has a keen eye and boxing knowledge knows Tanks beats all them boys. And then we got my brother Ding by any means sliding through. Y'all go subscribe to his channel and go check out the videos. He been uploading these videos like crazy. I'm trying to keep up. I'm like, this nigga trying to outwork me. I can't let him outwork me, so I got to drop a video too. He been working. And he did a great live stream today, so y'all go check him out. And he says Jay Henderson is valid, so we got him. We rinsed him up for sure. All right, let's keep it moving, bro. Let's keep this shit moving. 430 people in the building. Where we at on the likes? We got Carl Brown with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, keep telling the truth. That's all I know how to do. Shout out to Al the Pal, 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, a Devin channel. Bruce motherfucking Vane was mad about tanking Devin split. Says Devin the face. Say Devin only one that fights blacks and rest fight Latinos. They find from bar. Devin only got like 2 on his resume. Anybody that's saying Devin is the face of anything is ridiculous and stupid. You can't be the face of shit fighting on undercard. You just can't. You cannot be the face of shit fighting on undercards, bro. We need to get to 400 likes. We got Braxton McKinnon with the 5-piece in the super chat. He said, just because 100, fire. I appreciate you. You got to be dumb as shit to say that Devin Haney is the face of boxing. And anybody won't smoke on that, I'm right here. I'll be here till 10:30. Dean,
KO, we missing 125 likes. It's 120, maybe like 115 now, bro. Don't say another word. It's 100 and something people who hear you. They clearly hear you. Bro, they missing the like button, and you ain't asking for super chat. You ain't asking for cash app. I hope make sure y'all hit that super chat, that cash app. I'm not sure if KO got PayPal, but if he do, hit that too. We missing 120 likes, bro. That's all I wanted to say. Make sure they hit that. Can we get at least 75 more? Can we meet halfway in the middle so bro we continue to cook?
Yep. Y'all heard him. 325 likes. I need them. Shout out to Dean. I need my 325. Dean said I can't talk no more boxing with you, nigga. He said, I can't talk no more boxing with you, nigga, until you hit the like button. 325. That's what he said. That's what Dean said. I ain't say the shit. He said the shit. You know, he said, I can't talk no more boxing. So, I got a great topic next. I guess I got to wait on y'all to hit the motherfucking like button then. Shout out to Al the Pal back in the super chat with the 5-piece. He said, Devin literally started his career in Mexico fighting guys that he found in bars and stuff. This is all facts. You ain't wrong. Trap Band, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, my brother. We need to get the likes up. 420 with 267 likes. He said 325. It's only like 380 in here. It's 420 because we have 2 streams running simultaneously. 380 minus 325 is, let's do a little math here. That's 55. I know you might be a Shakur fan or a Devin fan, so that might have took you too fast. That still would be 55 short. We need 325 likes. Marquis says, bum from the bottom, be sneak watching the content. They all do. I watch everybody's shit, and I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Cause y'all can't outbox and talk me. You can't out debate me. You can't outthink me. You can't outwork me, nigga. We here. Who got a problem? If I want to react to your shit, I'll react to your shit. If I want to call your name out and say that you full of shit, I'll call your name out and say you full of shit. If I want to call out and give you credit, if I fuck with you, I'm going to call you out and give you credit. Ain't nobody going to do nothing. Because can't nobody do nothing with me in this space. I'm here to stay and I ain't going no motherfucking where. Thanks. Braxton McKinnon said, we got 297 likes. I need y'all to hit that damn like button. Shout out to $1 million, 2-piece. No biscuit in the soup chat. Abdullah ready for Curry 135. How you see it going? Niggas gonna have to show me with Abdullah. You got to show me. You're gonna have to show me you can get around that aggression, that skill, that talent, and that mentality. That's what you're gonna have to show me. That's what you're gonna have to show me. You're gonna have to show me that you can deal with that talent, that skill, that will, and that athleticism. You're gonna have to show me, bro. We got Fern with the 2-piece in the super chat. He said, keep cooking. I can't cook no more. I gotta wait for y'all to get the lights up. Then I start cooking again. I gotta wait for y'all to get the lights up, then I gotta start cooking again. You know what I mean? Yep. Gotta wait. Because I want to get to this shit. Shakur fans, I'm ready to take a breakup off you. You know what I mean? We old school. That is, hold on, before I get there, let me get to my dog, my OG. We old school. That is the main topic of the night. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. That is the main topic of the night. And as always, I will be providing you with irrefutable facts. Shit that is not up for debate. I got you. Don't worry. Because Hungry Hippo is another one of these lying ass niggas. And the difference between me and a lot of people is that when I do this shit and throw this shit out here, I'm hitting you. I'm taking shots because niggas won't take shots at me, but I'm taking shots behind a shit ton of facts. I'm taking shots with the truth. That's why it hurts so much. I'm taking shots with facts. That's why I hurt so much. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get there, I promise. We're going to get there. I promise you. We're going to get there. Hold on 1 second, Dion. Dean, what's up?
No, KO, I ain't mean to hit the link. I'm about to come out. I'm about to leave out. I ain't mean to do it.
Dion, what's up?
Hey, for some reason I can't send super chat. It keeps on saying no.
Blocked your ass.
I don't know. Can't send $5.
Somebody might have blocked your ass, bro. You're gonna have to hit the cash app. You have to send me an email.
And it's weird too because I'm on both.
You say what?
And it's weird too because I'm on both.
You probably got blocked, my nigga. So send me a email with your YouTube tag, and I'll go in there and I'll unblock you. But in the meantime, if you're trying to donate, you can hit the cash app if you want to donate. But send me an email and I'll unblock you, bro. Do you got anything for the show while you up here though?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's get to this. Let's get to wherever you want to get to. What you still on Shakur head?
This is y'all smoke. So if you won't smoke with me, you can take it wherever you want to take it. Otherwise I'm gonna get to these topics.
What's up with Devin?
What you mean? What's up with him?
Why you be hating so hard on Devin?
I be hating on Devin. How do I hate on Devin Haney, bro?
Because you in Gervonta Tank's corner, right?
Just because I'm a Tank fan and not a Devin fan don't mean I'm hating on Devin. Hating would mean I'm doing something to lie on him or sabotage him, or I'm stating something that's untrue about him or his father or anyone. So how am I hating on him, bro?
But how are you hating on Devin and Bill navigating through this motherfucking nasty space?
I'm asking you how I'm hating. What have I said that you consider hate?
You don't praise them for beating the business suit.
Who did they beat? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about they doing it their way. That should be praisal right there. You see how motherfucking corrupted it is in boxing?
I should praise them for doing so because I don't agree with how they do things. That's me hating.
No, I'm talking about Bill coming from where Bill came from to navigate with these business suits. You know they don't like his color. I'm talking about he really doing a good job.
Doing a good job of what?
Keeping his son up there.
Up where?
At the top.
What are you talking about? The things that I go at are factual things that that can't be refuted. What am I saying that you consider hate, bro? You can't say because I have a difference of opinion from you that I'm hating. You seem to like what Devin and Bill stand for.
All right, put it like this.
What they do. I have my disagreements and I don't like what they stand for, and I lay those out on a regular basis. So if there's something I said that you consider hating, tell me what it is and let's get to it.
It's about when you say Bill does cocaine.
When I say they what?
When Bill does cocaine, have you seen him do cocaine?
Oh, you talking about when he do his nose like this and he's snorting on the shit? Yeah. That's not hating. That's my opinion based on what I see, and a lot of people also hold that opinion. That's not hating.
Oh, well, let's get to the 70-30. Why should Devin take the 70-30?
Because it's the most money of his fucking career for the biggest fight of his career.
Okay, but is there asterisks in that contract?
No.
What you mean?
What asterisks are there?
Ain't it gonna be a catchweight and a rehydration clause?
No, the report was that there's no rehydration clause. It was the same catchweight that he was gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at.
What 140, 144,
yes.
Or 143?
Yes.
So
144. Yes.
So you trying to tell me that Tank, if Devin agreed to 144, Tank is not gonna put no rehydration clause on?
I'm telling you that the report was that they offered him 144 catchweight with no rehydration clause, and Bill Haney nor Devin Haney have refuted that. And I'm telling you that 70-30 is the highest motherfucking payday that Devin Haney could have ever fucking had. It's the highest payday of his career. So yeah, that is a duck. He should take it. If he don't take it, he duck.
But that's 70-30 of nothing.
Me and you 70-30 of nothing. When have Tank Davis's fights ever generated nothing?
The last time me and you debated, I was telling you that motherfucker. I was telling you PBC fucked up their business model by fucking with Canelo. That was the last time me and you talked.
Their business model seems to be working just fine. They just got Albert Bell to fight with Abdullah Mason. They got the Rolly Romero and Team Alifu fight done. They got the motherfucking
pay-per-view, right?
They got the Drawmont Roach and motherfucking Williams to pay the fight done. They seem to be able to be doing business with everyone outside of Devin Haney and DHP and Bill Haney. So are they the problem when they're working with all these other promoters? So this year alone, their business model got them David Benavidez and Zerto Ramirez. That's PBC and Golden Boy.
PBC been their knee.
Hold on. They got their business model also got them Albert Bell and motherfucking Abdullah Mason. That's PBC and Top Rank. Their business model also got them Lamont Roach and motherfucking Williams Zapata. That's PBC and Golden Boy again. Then they got a motherfucking Rolly Romero and motherfucking Team Alifu. That's PBC and Top Rank. Then they got the PBC Earl Spence versus the No Limit Tim Tszyu fight over in Australia. So they seem to be working with promoters just fine. The only promoter, the only entity that they tried to go into negotiations with this year and not be able to get a fight done now twice is DHP. So what the fuck are you talking about?
All I'm saying is I wouldn't take 7-30 of nothing either, bro. PBC is just they financial status is messed up.
When is Tank Davis's fights ever not generated revenue?
And AB still getting checks. How the fuck is AB still getting checks?
You're trying to go somewhere else. We're gonna talk about what you said you came over here to talk about. When has Gervonta Davis's fights never generated revenue?
Well, they do all right.
No, do they generate revenue or not?
Yeah.
So then it's not 70-30 of nothing. It's 70-30 of the revenue they generate on the fight. Let me put this into perspective for you. You just guesstimate. If Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney were to fight, what do you think their pay-per-view numbers would be?
Given the market and people stealing shit, I'd probably say about 500 to 600.
So we'll go on the low end, 500,000. What do you think their live gate would be?
Probably about 10 to 11 million.
10, 11 million. We'll go with the low number. We'll go with 10 million. So 500,000. Pay-per-views usually cost about $75, right? 500,000 times $75. That's $37,500,000 plus the $10 million live gate you said they do. That's $47,500,000. Multiply that times the 30% that he was offered. If Devin Haney were to take the deal that Gervonta Davis offered, and it did the numbers that you said it would do, Devin Haney will walk away with $14,250,000. Now, so can you please tell the people how the fuck that's a low ball?
Now plug in them numbers that Bill countered with, though. Plug them numbers in.
Here's the problem. I'll respond to you. But can we first agree before we move to what you want to move to, an offer that will get Devin Haney $14.2 million based on the numbers you gave, we can agree that that's his highest payday and that's not a low ball offer, correct?
Then he get paid $12 million.
14 is more than 12. I know you a Haney fan, but that's simple math. 14 is a bigger number than 12. So by him offering a deal that would get Devin Haney, by him offering a deal that would get Devin Haney his highest payday based on the numbers that you projected, we can both agree that that's a fair offer and not a low ball offer, correct?
As long as there ain't no catch weights and no rehydration, but
we already have established that it's a catch weight with no rehydration per the reports. So that's out of the way. Now we're to the money. So if you offer 70-30 and they're able to do the numbers that you predicted, Devin Haney will walk away with $14.2 million based on your numbers. So we can both agree to that. Hold on, because I'll go to the shit you want to go to. But we gotta get some lanes of agreement first.
I understand that.
We can't just move on.
But Tank, he's only gonna make two. I know, but he gonna make $2 more million fighting Tank.
That's if they do the numbers that you predicted. That's if they do the numbers you predicted. They could do more. I could have took the high end of your numbers. I took the low end of your numbers on purpose because what I could tell you is what you mean Tank and Devin would only do a $10 or $11 million live gate. He did a $14 million live gate with Frank Martin. I could do that, but I'm gonna cook you with your own shit. That's why I'm doing this on purpose. So let's first move on. Let's get some points of agreement. Then we can move to the shit you wanted to talk about the offer that Bill Haney allegedly gave back to Tank Davis.
Yeah, plug them numbers in.
The offer that Tank made, based on the numbers that you projected, would get Devin Haney his highest fucking payday based on your numbers. So then we can both agree that that's not a low ball offer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now that we've established that Tank Davis's offer to Devin Haney was a fair offer and not a lowball offer, thank you for agreeing with me. What else would you like to talk about? Why shouldn't Devin have taken that?
Because I feel like there's a catch weight and something waiting for him. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I don't care about
ass whooping is waiting for him. Ass whooping is waiting for him.
Tank just talk tough, bro. He don't never back it up, bro.
That sounds good. But we've already established based on Tank Davis, based on Devin Haney, and based on Bill Haney that they got an offer. So you can't say that anymore. It used to be fun to say until Tank Davis sent that nigga an offer, cooked him on the motherfucking word for the world to see, and then made him block him and run the fuck away. So it used to be okay to say that. You can't say that anymore when you know your boy got an offer to fight him.
But
so you can't hit me with the all talk shit.
But Tank talk too much and tweet too much. And for years he could have called them motherfuckers and made the fights, but he didn't.
He literally just sent an offer to make the fight right the fuck now. What's the problem?
Let's start over. Tevin Farmer. What happened to Coleman?
I'm not talking about Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer. You're not going to deflect
I'm
to some
proving the point.
That nobody in the chat gives a fuck about.
He exposed himself.
Does anybody want to hear us in the chat? Chat, answer my question. Do any of y'all want to hear us talk about Tank and Tevin? Or do you want to hear us talk about Tank and Devin? I know they rhyme, but those two different things. What do y'all want to hear us talk about? Would y'all rather hear us talk about Tank and Devin or Tank and Tevin? Which one y'all want to hear?
And then he ain't fighting this year.
Wait a second, Dion. Let me hear. They don't want to hear about Tevin Farmer.
I'm just proving the point.
Tank and Devin. Don't talk to me about Tevin.
I'm just proving the point. Tank could have picked up the phone and did just what he did with Devin with everybody, but it exposed that he don't have the confidence to.
The problem,
he just don't.
The problem for you, I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. He's showing confidence with your boy.
But he too little. He too little.
With your nigga. He sent the
too little.
That's your nigga's highest payday.
He too little.
Sent that offer to him, and your guy turned it down. You're not proving points. You just skating all over the place. You swimming like Sean Porter fight, bro.
I'm just saying he too little.
That sounds good. Go tell Devin he too little because Devin turned him down.
Of course he's going to turn to 70-30. I'm going to guarantee down.
Say to me about Tank Davis being too little or he ain't ready or he ain't this and he ain't that, go tell Devin that. Because Devin turned down the offer. Go tell him that.
Let's
Now,
make
do
a
you have
bet,
anything
Kel.
else?
Let's make a bet. Tank gonna fight this year, Kel. What you want to bet?
I don't care about that. I'm not talking about that.
I'm just saying.
Let's stick on the topic. You want to bet me some shit? You want to talk about Tank Davis and
Stand on
Tevin
what you
Farmer?
said.
You want to talk about coulda, shoulda, wouldas from 2016 and
I'm just
2017
proving the
and
point.
2018?
Tank
We
could have
not
made all
doing that,
these
bro.
fights.
Stay right here on planet Earth. Stay right here on planet
All
Earth.
right. Is he gonna send one? Is he gonna send the contract to Shakur?
Stay right here on planet Earth.
Since Devin didn't take it.
You wanted to talk about Tank and Devin. Now you don't want to talk about it no more.
I'm just asking. He just go call out Devin. So he just go back to the original Tank of just pump fake.
Sounds good. I'm not talking about Tank and Shakur. I'm talking about Tank and Devin. That's what you wanted to talk about. Now I got you so bad you don't even want to talk about it no more. Tell me why he turned that shit down.
Because it's 70-30 or nothing, and I think there's a catch weight and a fucking rehydration clause.
Now tell me how 70-30 of a revenue share with Tank Davis, who always generates revenue, is nothing.
PBC is not in the red, man. They're not even in the green, bro. Like
here's the problem. Here's the problem. You accidentally complimented the PBC because when you're not in the red, that means you're not losing money. Not being in the red is a good thing. You want to be in the black, homeboy. You want to be in the black. You got
they
black
be
and
in
you
the
got
positive,
red.
right?
You don't want to be in the red. You want to be in the black.
Okay, then. So why is Earl fighting over in Australia?
You got to get your acronym straight, bro.
Why is Earl over there in Australia?
I understand. You got to get that straight, though, Dion.
If PBC got the money, why is Earl fighting in Australia, nigga?
Earl said because he wanted to.
Stop the cap, bro.
But again, why are you talking to me about Earl and motherfucking Tim Zoo?
I'm trying to tell you 70-30 or nothing.
70-30 offer to Devin Haney for the fight. Why do you want to talk about other shit?
I'm just proving the fact that they have financial problems. That's it, KO.
They don't have financial problems.
Yes, they do.
And you know what they surely don't have financial problems with? When it's a Tank Davis fight. Let's come back full circle. Let's come back to planet Earth.
Let's come back to planet Earth. Pay-per-view.
You have to tell me why 70-30 is a bad offer for Devin Haney. When based on your numbers, he's projected to make more money than he's ever made by fighting.
But like I told you, he made 12 million beat Norman up, and you picked Norman to beat Tank. Beat Devin. And he made 12 million. He made 12 million. And off the number that you just gave, 14. That's only 2 more million, nigga. But that's only 2 more million.
Me picking Brian Norman Jr. has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Congratulations to Devin for proving me wrong and the other people that picked Brian Norman Jr. And as far as the 12 million, that was never confirmed. That was something that Brian Norman Sr. said. But whatever, I'll give you that, even though we can't corroborate it or confirm it from any reputable source. But we got reputable information that he got an offer for Tank Davis, that he is projected to do a bigger fucking bag with Tank Davis than anybody he's ever fought. So I am trying to understand is how you can say that it's 70-30 of nothing when you know Tank Davis fights sell. I'm trying to understand how you can say 70-30 is not fair when based on the numbers you gave me, it would be his highest payday that he's ever had.
Against a nigga that you say to fight Tank.
Against a nigga that you say is gonna whoop his ass. Against a nigga that you say ain't got no shot. He ain't willing to take that fight for the most money that he's ever made. And instead, he's about to go to purse bid with a company that he swore up and down he never worked with again. And you won't call that a duck.
And there you go. And I'm glad you brought that up. You swore to God that Devin and Shakur wasn't even negotiating. Am I right?
100%.
But
what does that have to do with what we're talking about?
But Shakur came out.
And by the way, just as a sidebar, I stand on that because I have yet to hear Turkey Al-Sheikh. I have yet to hear Dana White say that they're negotiating that fight. And I know for a fact that the belt that Devin Haney has, the people that y'all claim are working on a fight for him, they can't even bid on the motherfucking fight. So I hear you, But the facts are still in my favor on that one too. But let's bring it back. Just do boxing. What's up, homie? Y'all go sub to the homie. Let's bring it back though.
But you know Dev wanted that money. He wanted that 100 million, bro.
What you and I are talking about is Tank and Devin in the 70-30 and how it's the highest payday of his motherfucking life.
All I'm saying is I keep on telling you, me and you go have that disagreement right there. Is because I'm trying to tell you, PBC is in a financial fucking hole.
That sounds good.
However, it is good. T.O. and Rolly is pay-per-view to let you know.
Whatever hole you think they're in,
is that a pay-per-view fight? Is that a pay-per-view fight?
They're getting fights done with everyone else.
Is that a pay-per-view fight?
Everyone else outside of Devin. And now I'm gonna have to ask you to stop talking over me on my own shit.
Oh my bad.
Regardless of what you want to believe, here is what I know to be a fact. These facts get you niggas every time. You can say what you want, but everybody in boxing is jumping to do business with the PBC. For a sinking ship, Golden Boy sure wants to do business with him. Top Rank sure wants to do business with him. Matchroom still wants to do business with him. Dazn just got in the PBC business. So for this struggling ass company, they sure doing business with a lot of motherfuckers. That's number one.
So what happened to Prime?
I'm going to ask you again. Stop talking over me on my own shit. Number two, to bring it back to what the fuck we were talking about, Dion. We are talking about Tank and Devin. You're trying to run me in a circle, but unfortunately for you, it's KO. It's not these niggas that you can distract off of the point that we're talking about. And what we're talking about is this fight that we have been saying we want for years. And we finally got the A side to send the B side an offer that is more than fair. And the B side is turning that shit down. And based on your numbers that you gave me, it would be the highest fucking payday of his motherfucking career. You need to tell me why that's not a motherfucking duck.
Plug in them counter offers. What's the numbers look like then?
Okay, let's talk about the counter offer. The counter offer is
15 million guaranteed.
No, it's 30 million guaranteed, 15 to Tank, 15 to Devin.
Exactly.
Guaranteed by DHP. Now
that's Turkey though.
Now you say who?
That's Turkey though.
That's not what Bill Haney said. He said DHP.
Of course, Bill go say it in his company name.
He said DHP. Two key points. Number one, DHP don't have that type of motherfucking money to put up. So that shit's capped. Point number two, and probably the most important point on this bullshit that y'all keep bringing to me about this fake ass offer.
They ain't deny it either, KO.
Gervonta Davis and his team as the A side have the right to do shit their way. If them niggas don't want to work with Turkey, that is their right as the A side to say, no, nigga, everything run through us. You're a fucking undercard fighter. You don't come with offers and shit. You do what we say. The only thing Tank owes Devin is an ass whooping in the ring, if he can beat his ass, the highest fucking payday in his career, and the biggest fucking fight of his career. He don't owe it to Devin to do business in a way that Devin wants to do business in, that Bill wants to do business in. You niggas seem to understand that when he's going to Australia to fight George Kambosos. You seem to understand that when Turkey puts the nigga in a lawyer suit as part of the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia negotiations. But magically, when Tank Davis is involved, you niggas don't understand leverage. You seem to understand doing shit the A-side way when Devin Haney is 75-25 and Shakur Stevenson down at 135. You seem to understand A-side, B-side when Devin Haney already has a fight signed, but makes Brian Norman Jr. sign up for different drug testing just to make the fight go. Y'all seem to always understand that shit. But magically, when it's Gervonta Tank Davis, it's his job to do shit the B-side way. It's his job to do what's comfortable for Turkey Al-Sheikh. It's his job to do what's comfortable for Devin Haney. No, nigga. It's his job to offer you the biggest bag. That's what he did. Devin turned it down. He ducked. Now let me continue my fucking show. Let me get these goddamn super chats and continue my motherfucking show. Still send me that email so I can make sure they unblock your ass. But you cooked out this bitch. Shout out to my dog Sammy. Let me bring it back. Let me drink some water. let me bring it back. Let me drink some water. Sammy with the 10-piece, no biscuit in the super chat, said, you had me rolling in my truck earlier today when you asked Devin if he was scared the Tank would beat the dog shit out of him. I'm just, hey, man, I got questions, bro. Gadget X the Ghost with the 5-piece, no biscuit in the super chat, says, so Dev can't take 70-30, but Shakur can take 75-25, more DHP clowns. That's what I was saying at the end. I got passionate because when I'm debating, the passion can come out. But if you listen to what I'm saying, bro, that's the points I'm making. Like, niggas understand A-side, B-side when their favorite fighter is the A-side. But when their favorite fighter is the B-side, all of a sudden, it's, no, nigga, it's negotiation. It got to be fair. It's negotiation. They have the right to make a counter offer. Ooh, counter offer, understand. But when it's Devin Haney and motherfucking Brian Norman Jr., do what the fuck he told. Devin is the A-side, nigga. You gonna sign up for that drug testing, nigga. Do as you told, nigga. Like, they understand that shit then. And here's the crazy part. Y'all want to hear something wild? The gap between Tank and Devin is much wider than the gap between Devin and Shakur. The gap between Tank and Devin is way wider than the gap between Devin and Keyshawn. The numbers gap is wider between Tank and Devin than Devin and Keyshawn. Let me tell you what I mean. Keyshawn Davis never did over a $1.5 million live gate. Keyshawn Davis has never been on pay-per-view. Devin Haney has done $60 million in revenue in pay-per-view if you add up all three of his pay-per-view fights. In pay-per-view and live gates in those fights, he generated $60 million. So the gap between Keyshawn Davis would be about, let's say Keyshawn's done $5 million in revenue in his big fights. I think that's pushing it, but we'll say $5 million. The gap between, let's say Keyshawn Davis has done zero. Let's just make it even worse. Keyshawn Davis has done zero numbers in revenue. So the gap between Keyshawn and Devin is a $60 million gap. Devin Haney has generated $60 million more dollars than Keyshawn Davis in live gate revenue and pay-per-view revenue in his biggest fight. So that's a $60 million gap. Y'all stay with me. Tank Davis, in his biggest fights that he's been on pay-per-view and done live gates, he has generated $295 million in revenue. He has generated $235 million more dollars than Devin Haney in revenue at a big fight. Meaning there's a $235 million gap between Tank and Devin. So the gap between Tank and Devin is greater than the gap between Devin and anybody he's ever been the A-side over. Get off my nuts. Get off my nuts. Crazy. Crazy. I know. God damn, I understand. Shout out to Gadget X the Ghost back in the super chat with the 10-piece. All DHP arguments in the past are people are ducking because Dev will be their highest payday. But as soon as he is offered his highest payday, that logic goes out the window. And I think he said hose out the window, and I think he did it on purpose. Yes, DHP hose. Yep. I think, like I said, I thought I caught it. I was like, did he do that on purpose? He did that on purpose. Sunny Day with the 2-piece in the super chat. If Tank fight this year, we need 100 push-ups from you. Talking to your ass, Dion. Shout out to Just Became. 20 of them things. Bah! No biscuit in the super chat. KO, he isn't ready. None of them are. Just Became. Not a single one of them. Shout out to Tunnel Vision with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says Farmer turned down a $2 million offer to fight Tank. Chose to fight Diaz for $500,000 instead and lost. Listen, you 100% right. Here's my thing though. I'm not one of these debaters that's gonna let niggas move all around what we talking about. I don't like, no, you're gonna stay on topic. People try to do that because they know what the fuck is up. They know they can't refute this shit. Like, that's why these types of things happens to them when they try. We got Just Became back in the super chat, 10-piece. Bow! No biscuit. She says, KO, he not on your level. I appreciate that. I try to show it every time they pull up. We got Lee Jackson with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, man, KO, tell Ben up to hit the link and rap. That carry on, that carry on this nigga ass. Damn. Shit. Damn. Shout out to Just Became back in the super chat with the 2-piece. She said, next, nigga, get him out of here, KO. We got his ass up out of here, man. Shout out to Carl Brown with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, Tank Davis have the paperwork to prove he said Devin Haney an offer. Can we find any paperwork that DHP sent any offers to Gervonta? Wait, just ask. No, you won't be able to find none. He got what's worse than paperwork. He got their own words saying they sent him an offer. Like he got Bill Haney and Devin Haney words that he sent them an offer. They both have said he sent them an offer. Like it's all bad news bears, bro. We got Braxton McClendon with the 5-piece in super chat. He says, look at your email, shaking my head, listen to the lies. Yeah, I went over that Jesse Bam Rodriguez shit earlier today. Shout out to Juice Vision with the 2-piece in the super chat. Keep his ass blocked, man. Nah, bro. Shout out to Lee Jackson with the 2-piece in the super chat. KO about to bust a vessel out this bitch. Yeah, sometimes I get passionate, but that's because I just want the truth out there, bro. I'm tired of these niggas lying and shit. Shout out to Brian King, B. Falcone being a member for 3 months. I bet your ass can't make it to a year. He says, I bet I do make it a year, nigga. We gonna see. We gonna see. Shout out to Rampage with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says, for the cook. Now, let's talk about Devin Haney and his options, bro. This is what I wanted to get to before Dion came up, and salute to him for being a good sport and trying. You just need to do something. You need to be better. You know what I mean? You got to study a little bit harder. Y'all got to understand something, bro. The Keyshawn Davis shit is a horrible option for Devin Haney. Because with Keyshawn Davis, that is a mandatory title defense. And what I think Devin Haney fans are not understanding is that he is at the behest of the promoter that wins the purse bid. Now, the fight was ordered July 1st. They have 20 days to negotiate. It's July 8th. That's 7 fucking days. Meaning that you got about 13 days, 12 days left, whatever, however it falls with the business days and shit. They got about 12 or 13 days left for the motherfucking purse bid that's coming. To do a deal, I should say. What Devin Haney fans have to understand is that whoever wins that purse bid, they don't have to give that nigga any pay-per-view revenue. If your shit goes to purse bid, all they have to pay you is the purse bid split from the purse bid rules. And if they put it on pay-per-view, they can keep all of the pay-per-view money for themselves. This nigga got a layup from Tank, and y'all too bitch made to motherfucking admit it. It is a horrible fucking deal. Notice, you haven't heard one reputable source. Not Lance Pugmire, not Mike Coppinger, not Dan Rayfield. No one has said that Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis's teams have started negotiations. Because as I told y'all, Devin Haney and his team have not been reached out to by Top Rank. Because Top Rank is about to lowball this nigga. You know why? Because Dazn is working with PBC. We'll get to that. That's the main topic tonight. I'll be talking about that in just 1 second. Dazn has Top Rank. Dazn has Golden Boy. Dazn has Matchroom USA. You think all of the fucking promoters that are now working together under one motherfucking platform, you think they gonna step on top of themselves to bid against each other when they all getting budget from the same motherfucking place? Use your fucking brain, Devin Haney fans. Devin, use your fucking brain. Bill, use your fucking brain. They got you right in the crosshairs, and you set up. They treating you like a lick. They treating you like a lick right now. They are gonna lowball that motherfucking purse bid and hope that you have an inflated sense of self-ego and drop that motherfucking belt so that they can get Keyshawn Davis versus Brian Norman Jr. in an in-house fight with fighters that Dazn and Top Rank have more control over for multiple more fights. I always told y'all, when you want to be independent and go fight by fight, they better be getting something back from you other than prima donna, diva, pay me all this money that I'm not worth type shit. So knowing the lay of the land, somebody explain to me why it's good for Devin to be considering a Keyshawn fight that's a mandatory, where he has no leverage over a 70-30 revenue deal with the biggest name in American boxing. What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? He's cooked with no fucking options. Shakur Stevenson, not an option. Not an option. Shakur and Devin are not fighting. Shout out to 10 of them being a member for 14 months. I bet your ass can't make it to 2 years. You say, I bet I make it 2 years from your up. We gonna see. We gonna see. I'll be right here 2 years from now. We gonna see if you'll be right here 2 years from now. We got Relly Rail 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. So at the end of the day, Haney and Tank brothers like Shakur and Keyshawn just talking some shit. What? Bro, I appreciate the $5, but that shit cap. Tank actually sent Devin Haney a motherfucking offer. Tank cooked Devin Haney so bad, Devin Haney currently has him blocked on Twitter because he got tired of how the nigga was talking to him. Devin Haney is acting like Leon from Snowfall. Y'all remember that scene? Somebody had put it in my comment section. Shout out to you if you're in the building. I don't remember who put it, but that shit was so right. Because they said it to me when I first made the video when all this news broke, is when Franklin told Leon was about to fuck up the deal with Man Boy for my Snowfall watchers, and they got in the car. He had Leon back in front of him, but they got in the car. He said, you about to fuck up all this money because you don't like the way a nigga talk. Devin threatened Tank Davis to pull away and not fight him because he don't like the way the nigga was talking to him. Boy, y'all better wake the fuck up. Shout out to Big Dog Willie 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, is no one going to bring up that Jay Prince outsmarted Bill? Jay Prince is a real businessman, not a con artist. Bill think using social media make the fight, while Jay Prince letting Bill fall on his sword. Yeah. Yeah. It's not just Jay Prince, though. It's Jay Prince, Josh Dubin, and then Bob Averman and experienced guys like Todd DeBuff and Carl Moretti at Top Rank that helped put this play in motion. That's like versus Bill Haney. Like, it's easy. That's an easy lick. It's an easy lick, bro. Let's get to the main topic, though. Let's get to the main topic, though. So I'm sure y'all saw the news drop today from Brunch Boxing. Salute to him, Matthew Brown at Brunch Boxing. Premier Boxing Champions has officially signed a distribution deal with Dazn. And Dazn is going to be providing premium content given to them by Premier Boxing Champions for September, October, November, and December. And that deal does not include Gervonta Tank Davis, because if they want a Gervonta Tank Davis fight, those fights have to be negotiated separately. And I see people trying to spin this shit into a victory for Turkey Al Sheikh. I see people trying to spin this shit into a negative thing for Gervonta Tank Davis. And that shit is some of the most asinine, dumbest shit I've ever heard. And let me explain to y'all why. Let's talk about the Gervonta Tank Davis side of it. How many of y'all drink alcohol in here? For those of y'all that don't, I'm sorry, but this analogy is the one that makes the most sense to me. How many of y'all drink alcohol and go to a bar every now and then? I'm going somewhere with this shit as I always do. Don't worry. Just participate in what the fuck I'm asking. Marine Gamer TV, what's up? Isaiah Nash, what's up? Looks like my StreamYard might have stopped moving. Drink more water. You 100% correct. Let me drive the point home. This is what I'm saying to y'all, bro. You go to the bar, you say, let me get a bourbon and Coke. They gonna give you the whale shit. They gonna give you the lowest of the low, and they gonna give you the base bourbon, the bourbon that they have the most of, that's the cheapest for them, that they get the cheapest price on wholesale. But if you want the top shelf shit, if you want the Highland Park 21 or the Weller Reserve or the Woodford Reserve, that's the premium package. That shit costs more. Okay, B. Hayes, what up? They charge you more because it's a higher quality. It's aged a longer time. The barrels that they aged it in are more expensive. The point I'm making is Gervonta Davis for Premier Boxing Champions is that premium bourbon, that top-notch bourbon. That bourbon is not the whale shit. So it is not a bad thing that Premier Boxing Champions is smart enough, right? Business savvy enough to say, hey, this is our biggest and brightest star. If you want him, that shit got to be negotiated separately, but we'll give you the Earl Spence fight. You can get the Rolly fight. You know, we might throw in David Benavidez. You understand what I'm saying? Pitbull Cruz is over here. We'll give you him. We got Aries Landy Lara for you. You know what I mean? We got the Charlo brothers and shit. You understand? It's not a bad thing. Then I seen Hungry Hippo make the claim that Premier Boxing Champions use Tank Davis as a pawn. No, they didn't. Because if he was the pawn, they wouldn't have got the deal without him being in it. The word you're looking for is leverage, sir. They use Tank Davis as leverage. And they do deserve more money for Tank Davis. That should be negotiated separately because he generates more money than everybody in their catalog right now. I don't understand why this is so hard for some of you niggas. I don't fucking get it. B More, what's up? Ravens Pitbull in the building. I don't understand why this is so hard for some of you niggas. I really don't. I really fucking don't. Shout out to my dog, 10 of them, 2-piece. No biscuit in the Cash App. Says Turkey doing a WBC World Cup, no mentions of Devin. That's because he ain't in his plans. That nigga's worried about Ryan Garcia, Conor Benn, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. So miss me with that dumb shit. Oh, they using them as a pawn. No, fuck all that, used them as a pawn. Y'all said these niggas was going out of business. Let's go back there. Let's go back to they have no money. Let's go back to don't nobody want to do business with them. Yet I am watching as a fight fan. I watch PBC help Top Rank save the Abdullah Mason card by providing Albert Bell. I watch PBC put on the biggest Mexican card of the year with David Benavidez and Zurdo Ramirez. I'm watching Premier Boxing Champions put on a fight with Rolly Ramiro and Team Alifu, Telefimo. That's when I'm watching them give us Drawmont Roach with William fucking Zepeda in another good fight that's going to be free on TNT and DAZN. I want to go back to them niggas going out of business and having no motherfucking good business sense. How the fuck are they the only ones that got a motherfucking deal with DAZN and Prime Video simultaneously, but they the worst ones in the game? Every major promoter wants to do business with them all at the same time, but they don't know what the fuck they doing. That's what I want to get back to. Let's not start talking about, oh my God, they're using Tank Davis as a pawn. Everyone uses their roster to get a deal. Top Rank use Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis, Tima Lifu, Richard Torres, Emiliano Vargas to get their DAZN deal. Matchroom uses Jerron Boots Ennis, Anthony Joshua to get their DAZN deal. Queensberry is using their list of great heavyweights to get their DAZN deal. Golden Boys using Ryan Garcia, Virgil Ortiz, Zerto to get their DAZN deal. Why is it that y'all got a problem when PBC do it? I tell you what the problem is. The problem is they do it differently. The problem is, unlike those other companies, they negotiate good enough to say, yeah, DAZN will do the deal with you. But this the only part of the stable that you got access to right now. DAZN, they in the meetings with DAZN, like, you know how you got a premium package? You know how you got your base package and your ultimate package? Well, the PBC base package, it includes Earl and Rolly and perhaps a David and a Charlo or two. We might even give you a Pitbull. But if you want the PBC ultimate, nigga, you got to pay a little bit more. That's why y'all mad. Y'all like, damn, how these niggas? What? Shit. Shit. Like, it's making you mad. What happened? Like, Rick Glazer, somebody sent this shit to me. Shout out to my dog, Dungeon. It's so bad, bro. Rick Glazer done went from the PBC going out of business to Earl about to lose. All that going out of business shit, on their last leg shit, that shit done went the fuck away, didn't it? They ain't got no budget, they this, they that. All that shit went away to me, and man, they ain't treating Tank right. They using him as a pawn. Shit, nigga, Earl about to lose, though. Earl, he about to lose. This nigga about to lose to Timothy. What happened to all that other shit y'all was talking? I'm just asking. Just trying to figure shit out. That's all. Now let's get to the other shit. Because I hate to play Mythbusters, but I really don't. I hate to play Mythbusters, but I really don't. It's time to kill the noise once and for all. One of the biggest lies surrounding Turkey al-Sheikh. One of the biggest fake narratives surrounding Turkey al-Sheikh is exposed in this PBC deal with DAZN. And this is the perfect fucking time to talk about it. Let me tell you why. The narrative. Turkey al-Sheikh owns DAZN. The narrative. Turkey al-Sheikh owns DAZN. The truth. Saudi Arabia got fleeced by DAZN to simply have DAZN highlight Saudi Arabian sports. The truth. Saudi Arabia paid DAZN $1 billion just so that DAZN would play more regional sports in Saudi Arabia. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all think I'm making shit up? If you think I'm making shit up, put nah, KO. You making shit up in the chat. If you think I'm making shit up, please tell me now. Please tell me now before I start showing these receipts. Before I huff and puff and blow yet a narrative down with cold, hard facts. Please. Please, please, please. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare somebody to say, nigga, you wrong. Raina, what's up? I see you in the building. Swoosh life, that's true, but I'm not even going there. Let's break it down. Now, let's start here. Saudi Arabia did invest in Dazn. They invested $1 billion. $1 billion, which gave them a 10% stake in Dazn. What that means is you got no fucking power. You got no fucking power in the company. But when you invest in the company, you can invest in when you make an investment that big, your investment can be for a specific venture. Your investment can be for a specific project that you want that company to do. Hey, I'm going to give you this $1 billion. This is what I want you to do with it. Well, this idea that investment somehow gave Turkey power over Dazn, somehow gave Saudi Arabia power over Dazn. What if I told you that I have the press release and I can read to you and tell you exactly what that investment was for and who made that investment? What if I told you my actual source for the information was the fucking Dazn website? What if I told you my information came from the motherfucking CEO of the Surge Sports investment firm that made the investment on Saudi Arabia's behalf? What if I told you that was my source? Don't believe me? Think I'm making shit up? Let's go ahead and kill this Turkey al-Sheikh owns Dazn shit. Let's go ahead and kill this Turkey al-Sheikh invested so much money in Dazn that they have to do what he said. Let's go ahead and kill that. let's go ahead and kill that one time. For the one time. Your boy KO has your back. Drink more water. Don't worry. Don't worry. We don't do the rumors and shit. We don't do the rumors and shit. You know what I'm saying? We do the fucking truth. You understand? So here is the article. Surge Sports Investment announces investment in Dazn. Riyadh, 17th of February, 2025. Let's make it big. Let's make it big. I know some of y'all got eye issues and shit. That's about big enough. Boom. There we go. All right. Surge Sports Investment, a leading sports investment company, has agreed to acquire a minority stake in Dazn. Minority stake means they don't have no power to do shit. The majority owner is Living Blocken, whatever his name is. He worked $25 billion. He owned 86% of the company. Shit run through him. Okay? Let's keep it moving up. The global leader in sports entertainment, Surge and Dazn are natural partners committed to unifying power of sports by making world-class sports rights available globally. Launched in 2023, Surge Sports Investment is mandated to invest in sports to drive international growth while enhancing the sporting ecosystem in Saudi Arabia and the wider Middle East. Surge J strategy extends beyond direct investment in sports to include other essential elements of the ecosystem, such as broadcasting, digital platforms, grassroots programs, and fan engagement initiatives to drive audience participation and the long-term growth of the sports industry. Dazn provides Surge with an official streaming and broadcast partner for both live and on-demand content to showcase the best of Saudi sport and Saudi-based events to a global audience. This means that the investment that they made was for Dazn to broadcast Saudi sports and Saudi events worldwide. Not to control shit, not to have a real stake in the company to be able to vote on what the fuck they do. I thought y'all said that Turkey owned this shit. Let's keep going. Dazn is available in more than 200 markets and is home to the most exciting sports and biggest leagues around the world. Dazn has transformed the way that fans enjoy sports on platform that allows them to watch, play by, and connect in a frictionless and immersive experience. This transformative deal will support Surge J with reimagine how fans in the region of the Middle East, the region of Saudi Arabia, can interact with the sports they love in a way that will deliver widespread economic and social returns. Meaning, they invested $1 billion in the zone to have the zone be broadcast they shit. Okay? Stop telling me Turkey owns this shit. Stop telling me that he tells the zone what to do. Stop it. And I'm going to tie all this shit together later. But right now, I just love to just read, like, y'all going to tell me the zone line on the zone? You going to tell me the zone line on the motherfuckers that invested $1 billion into them? Like, what you going to tell me with this shit? Boy, y'all suck. All it took was a quick Google search to burn your narratives down. God damn. Anyway, here we go. As part of this agreement, Surge and DAZN will work closely to establish DAZN MENA. Remember I told y'all that you invest in companies sometimes to get a specific project that you want? Saudi Arabia, through Surge, invested $1 billion in DAZN only for this project. They have a 10% little 10% share, like when you go invest on the stock market and shit. Right? And for this project, DAZN MENA. Let's see what the DAZN MENA project is, shall we? As part of this agreement, Surge J and DAZN will work closely to establish DAZN MENA, a joint venture that will unlock new broadcasting opportunities for Saudi Arabia's growing sports sector and accelerate fans' access to live and on-demand sports content. The partnership aims to strengthen Saudi Arabia as a leading market for sports investments while capitalizing on the significant growth in demand for high-quality sports broadcasting. The $1 billion that Surge J invested into motherfucking DAZN was for this fucking project. We'll give you $1 billion if you can just help us broadcast our sports to the world. We'll give you $1 billion if you can just give our region access to the sports that you offer on your platform. Turkey still own DAZN? Oh, what's that right there? Is that a quote? Is that a quote from the CEO of Surge and a quote from the CEO of DAZN? Shall we read? I think we shall. I think we shall read. If you think we shall read, why don't you put shall read in the chat? Shall we read? Shall we read what the CEO of the investment company that invested the $1 billion has to say? And shall we read what the CEO of DAZN has to say? Shall we read? Cash Crypto says, KO, read that shit. I got you. Danny Townsend, the CEO at Surge Sports Investment, says, DAZN has established itself as the global sports platform of choice. And this is a really exciting opportunity to build on DAZN's significant successes in recent years by bringing more sports to fans and audiences around the world. Surge J supports the leadership of DAZN, and our partnership will accelerate the growth of DAZN and capitalize on the significant and growing demand for high-quality sports broadcasting. This investment will help Surge J achieve its mandate of driving fan engagement, encouraging sports participation, and unlocking game-changing opportunities, and further showcasing the region as a destination for world-class sports. So this investment will allow us to showcase our region of Middle East, our region of Saudi Arabia as a destination for world-class sports. Who was it that has been telling y'all for years that the Public Investment Fund is a fund that is built with the mind of just enhancing Saudi Arabia's agenda? Who been telling y'all that? Who been saying from the very first moment that you ain't getting government money unless you are trying to further the agenda of the government? All that fucking Dazn investment was a way for them to get Dazn to help broadcast shit that's going on in Saudi Arabia. God damn, y'all cooked. Sheesh. Jeesh. Let's keep going. Let's see what the CEO of Dazn has to say. Let's see what the CEO of Dazn has to say, shall we? Dazn is the only truly global entertainment platform dedicated to sport, which makes us ideally positioned to expand access to sports content globally from Saudi Arabia's growing sports sector. As part of the Dazn-MENA joint venture with Surge J, Dazn is committed to maximizing the reach and accessibility of sports while delivering the best entertainment experience to a global community of passionate fans. This is a milestone partnership for the group, which is bound to transform the sports entertainment landscape in Saudi Arabia and the wider region. So that $1 billion shit y'all talking about, that shit's dead. All that $1 billion got Turkey Al-Sheikh, all that $1 billion got Surge J, was that Dazn agreed to broadcast the shit they had going on in Saudi Arabia to the world. Hungry Hippo, you were saying about Turkey like owned Dazn and Turkey owns Dazn and he bought Dazn and he owned this and owned that in Dazn. What was you saying about that shit, bro? What was that shit you were saying about that shit, bro? Like, I think I caught you. You was like, yo, you know, they put $1 trillion in that shit. He owns the shit. Dazn do what the fuck Turkey said and all this shit. Like, what was that shit you were saying about that, bro? These takes be kicking y'all. These takes be aging like fine fucking wine out this bitch. Like, for real. This shit be aging like fine motherfucking wine out this bitch. Like, for real. Hell, I see you in the building. What up? No narrative boxing. What's up? God damn. Y'all make sure y'all share this shit. Somebody been telling y'all that this is exactly what the fuck is going on. Don't nobody like to listen to me, though. You know, my little 19,000 subscribers and shit. You know what I mean? Nobody want to listen to me. And just for good measure, because I'm me, you know. I mean, the Dazn website is the first-hand source, but just in case, you know what I mean? Just in case, here go the Sports Business Journal reporting the same thing. You'll see all the shit right here. Like, division of Saudi Arabia Sovereign Wealth Fund has invested $1 billion in London-based media giant Dazn. The company's announced a deal this morning. The investment brings together one of the most influential investors in sports business with a far-reaching global media platform. Surge J's investment will also include the creation of a new joint venture, Dazn-MENA, that will focus on sports broadcasting in the Middle East and the North Africa region. Dazn CEO Shay Segev said the joint venture will seek to distribute major global sports events in the MENA region while also providing global distribution for Saudi sporting events. Turkey don't own shit. Turkey don't have no say-so and shit. Turkey don't run shit with his own. That is why Turkey is calling a peace summit to try to meet with niggas that work with Dazn that are kicking his ass. Okay? Understand that. What Turkey does own, which I don't want to talk about no more, what he does own is C-Lot Promotions does own 60% of Zuffa. They do have a controlling interest in Zuffa with C-Lot Promotions, the Saudi Arabian funded promotional outfit. They own 60% of Zuffa, with TKO owning the other 40%. They have a controlling interest in Zuffa boxing. They own 60% of that. So talk about what's going on over at Zuffa and what Turkey running. Because he ain't running a motherfucking thing on Dazn, which brings me full circle to how did PBC bend they knee to Turkey or come running to Turkey or do this with Turkey by fucking with Dazn? How is that working? How does that equate with the actual facts of the situation? Inquiring minds want to know. Niggas is cooked out here, bro. Panel open. Panel open, bro. Panel's fucking open, dog. Y'all come holler at your boy, man. Panel's fucking open. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, bro. Panel's open. God damn, I know. Like, niggas like, God damn, this nigga KO, bro. Got shit. Shit. This nigga KO. How the fuck? Another narrative down the drain, I guess. Let's see what y'all come up with next, bro. Let's see what y'all try to come up with next, bro, to refute these motherfucking facts. I don't see how y'all listen to people, bro. I really don't. All right, bro. All right, we in there. Panel's now open, man. We got like, what, 40 minutes, man? Let's talk some boxing, bro. We talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Rest of the show is y'all's. Open panel time. That was a good cook today. God dang, that was a good cook. Cooked a couple niggas in the debate. You know what I mean? Exposed some fake ass narratives. Damn, we out here. Shout out to my dog, Drink More Water, 5-piece. No biscuit in super chat. Facts don't matter when you YouTube hustling. All about clicks by any means. These moronic viewers stupid enough to believe the lies these grifters tell. Now, that's all facts, bro, but that's why I'm here. Because I'm YouTube hustling too, but I'm not going to hustle the wrong way. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to cheat y'all. I'm not going to mislead you, bro. Not going to mislead you, bro. That's usually how it go. That's usually how it go, bro. Just use the facts, fam. The facts are good enough for me. Straight up. The facts are cool. And then if somebody I rock with don't fall on the right side of the facts, they just don't fall on the right side of the facts. It just is what it is, bro. That's how this shit go. Feel me? That's how this shit go. We got 430 people in the building. Where we at on the likes? Shout out to Kavika. Says Chef KO does it again. Cooking a chef special with all main ingredients of narratives, lies, and spins. Yeah, bro. Bro. We gonna tell the truth over here. We gonna tell the truth over here, bro. Like, Turkey don't own that shit, and it's proven. He don't run shit over there, and it's proven. Think about it. Think about it. Motherfuckers want to be right so bad, they gonna act like Turkey owned Dazn, like they don't see Dazn helping all these promoters come together to fuck up Turkey's business with Zuffa. Think about it. Think about that. Dazn is giving all these promoters a budget to compete directly with Turkey, but yet you think Turkey is cool with that, and he's happy that Zuffa is looking crazy right now. The fuck y'all like, shit's stupid. Like he biting his hand off to spite his face or some shit. When the answers are all right in front of you. No, they made that investment to get Dazn to be the broadcast partner for their fucking region of Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, because they don't have nobody that was showing their fucking sports on TV, bro. It's that simple. Ain't nobody got no platform where you can go watch the African sports. Ain't nobody got no platform where you can go watch the motherfucking Middle Eastern sports. And they paid these motherfuckers $1 billion to be the broadcast partner for them motherfucking sports. And it got them a little 10% stake in the company, which is no motherfucking problem, because that means they have no controlling interest. So they can't do no hostile takeover. They can't sit up here and say, no, we want to do this and do that. They can't do that because they don't own enough of the company. You gave somebody $1 billion to broadcast your shit. Nah, that's facts though, Drink. Speaking of truth ain't hustling. Difference between grinding, aka putting in the work, and reaping the rewards, and trying to hustle your audience by any means. Now, that's facts. No, he ain't gonna sign that shit. No. I hope he do, but I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe that dude. This nigga blocked a nigga on Twitter, bro. He blocked him on Twitter and said, I'm just gonna move on from you because I don't like the way you talking to me. He laughing at the highest offer of his motherfucking life. I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. At all. Straight up. Anyway, link in the chat if y'all want to come holler at me. If not, we'll just keep cooking. Y'all come on up whenever y'all ready, bro. If not, we got 40 minutes of a great show left. Let me see what else we got to talk about. Let's talk about the friend zone. I want to talk about that for a little bit. Let's talk about the fact that we got Timalifu Telefimu and Roldy fighting each other as longtime friends. We had Abdullah Mason and Albert Bell fighting each other as longtime friends. Right? We got them fighting each other as longtime friends. And we still got Shakur and his posse pussyfooting around acting like they too close to fight. Acting like they too close to fight, bro. This shit crazy. Like, the way that boxing is kind of exposing some shit this year is really, really wild. And it's refreshing, though, to be real with you, because these boys got to fight, man. They gotta fight. They gotta compete, because every big moment that Shakur can have are also big moments that Keyshawn can have. They should naturally be competitors, because the biggest fights for Shakur are also the biggest fights for Keyshawn Davis. The biggest fights that we could see Keyshawn Davis in will be a Tank Davis fight, a Devin Haney fight, a Ryan Garcia fight, a Pitbull Cruz fight, shit like that. Those are also Shakur Stevenson's big fights. They should naturally be competing. And I just love to watch these other guys that are really cool. These other guys that are really friends, just fighting, getting it cracking, getting it popping, to show how it's supposed to be. And Rolly and Timalifu is no different. It's no different. It's no fucking different. They are getting it cracking the same way that Albert Bell and Abdullah Mason got it cracking, and you can't do nothing but fucking respect it. We got Sosa in the building. He says, motherfuckers on Pro Box TV talking about Tank said he want to fight Bam Bam. Like, they just cap. Let me talk about that for a second. I talked about it briefly earlier, but as we're waiting on people to hopefully come up for the open panel, we can talk about that and we can circle back on that for a little bit. So it's funny, right? How Paulie Malignaggi, Chris Algieri, people that have been hypercritical of Tank Davis, people that he and his team don't fuck with, they have the information of what the fuck Tank Davis is doing. Think about that shit. Like Bill Haney, Tank Davis and his team don't fuck with him, but he knows Tank Davis' plans. He can tell Tank Davis' plans to Mike Coppinger and is breaking fucking news. Now here we are, Robert Garcia, Paulie Malignaggi, Chris Algieri, they're all talking, and somebody told them that Tank is trying to fight Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Why would Tank Davis' team give that information to them? Why would Tank Davis' team reach out to Jesse Bam Rodriguez's fucking trainer for a fight and not his promoter? Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, the shit just don't be making sense, man. Facts clip for him. Y'all be believing anything these dudes tell you on the internet, bro. Y'all believe anything they tell you. You run with any narrative they want you to run with. And then you be looking crazy out here. Be looking cooked out here, bro. It's straight dumpster fire, bro. It's trash. It's trash. As I said earlier, that fight makes no fucking sense. No one is checking for it. No one wants to see it. And we got to be real, bro. We got to be real. That fight makes no sense. As a Tank fan, I hate that motherfucking fight. I hate that motherfucking fight. It's always a bunch of people with the inside scoop on Tank Davis that don't fuck with him. Hungry Hippo be knowing everything that's going on with Tank, and Tank and his people don't fuck with him. But you know everything. You know everything that's going on with the PBC, but don't nobody at PBC fuck with you. Okay, bro. Whatever, fam. Terrence, what's up?
What up, knockout?
Chilling, bro.
Chilling. Since there's no one on here, listen. I wanted to go over why I was saying again why I'm saying that I don't think Devin is. I'm not sure why he said what he said about what Tank said or whatever he got upset. I don't think I don't think that means much. But I think the reason I don't think is a duck without certain things is because when we talk about a fight, we're talking about, let's just talk about everybody. There's a base. I don't care if you bring like 1% or 0% to the fight. Um, you're still gonna get something. Like every fighter that fights gonna get something. So when we say, oh well, you only did this amount of pay-per-views, or a lot of fighters ain't done nothing. Like a lot of fighters that Tanks fought have done zero. So I'm telling you that Haney's done way more proportion to those fighters that got nothing, and they still got something, at least 20%, 25%. So that's first and foremost, is that every fighter, there's a baseline to every fighter what they're going to get. No one's going to fight for 2% or 1%. So everybody's going to get some percentage of 20% or more. So that's the first thing. So I think when Haney's looking at this fight, he's saying to himself, well, how am I comparable to what's on the table for Tank? Not necessarily I'm comparing myself to Tank, me and Tank. What am I worth compared to the other fighters, the realistic fights that Tank can get? What am I compared? And that's where I think you guys get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Well, they're asking for more money. It's only a certain amount of fights that he has realistically that the public wants to see. That these people who are backing him that want their money, their return money.
That's not true. Let me get in here for a second. The general public wants to see all of Gervonta Tank Davis's fights, because for this fight, for everybody that was shitting on Drawmont Roach and saying this and that about the fight, that fight still broke a live gate record and did over $20 million in revenue in pay-per-view sales. And you got an echo, so I had to mute you, bro. So I hear what you're saying. The problem is this: you have to look at what you are getting. Like pocket watching Tank and other fights he can have. What do you have outside of Tank? A mandatory fucking title defense with a promoter that is gonna fucking lowball the shit out of you because they already did it. They lowballed him when he was coming off of the Ryan Garcia fight. What the fuck do you think they are gonna do, Terrence, with him coming off of 2 fucking undercards, bro? Like that be the crazy shit to me that y'all be talking about. The facts are, as a fight fan, if you want to see the fight and you see the superstar that is paying the most money for the fighter he's fighting and putting him in the biggest position and biggest fight possible, you should be yelling for that B-side fighter to take the fucking fight, bro. It's just that simple, bro. You got a real bad background noise, bro. I'm gonna go to Pay. Pay, what up?
What up, bro? Yeah, I was gonna touch on that as well. I just think that it's crazy because it makes no, like, I'm trying to understand what other model would Devin even be comparing himself to when it comes to dealing with PBC. Like, we all know that their business model is based on what can you sell and the assets that you put in their seat. I mean, in the seats. So if you have Devin Haney coming from an undercard fight, coming from the undercard, no matter what the fuck Turkey was paying him and what he was basing his pay on, why he was paying Devin the amount that he was paying him, you still got a whole nother a different business model that PBC go off. So the furthest they can go back is till 2024 is when you have your most recent pay-per-views or whatever, or your recent headline fight. So I'm not understanding what people be saying when they say that shit, like that Turkey's business model is not as the same as PBC's. Like, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. You got like some feedback too, bro.
Me?
They saying you sound like you got a pet frog in the chat or something.
Who, me?
Yeah, it's going.
I'm gonna go back in and come back out. It probably because of my service. All right, I'll be right back.
That's cool. Dean, talk to me, bro. Deem, you there?
With Devin even being comparing himself to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
No, that was Dominique. Dean, what's up, Dean? By any means, Dean, my brother. Everybody got background noise today for some reason, bro. What's going on with y'all, man? Okay, be more bully. Talk to me, bro.
Yo, look, man. Bottom line is this:
Is that better?
A side, A
Yeah, you
side
good,
runs
Ray.
things. A side runs things. They dictate what the circumstances is when it comes to this fight, the pay and everything. Devin can take it
Mic
or
check,
he
mic
can
check.
leave it.
You good,
Bottom
Faye?
line, it don't matter what they say. They can take it or they can leave it. Plain and simple. And if they don't take it, especially seeing the model, and it's going to be this fight is going to do way more than 500,000, way more than that. You know what I mean? Rough estimate, I give it up to like 800. Why?
Yeah, I
Tank
think
has
it's
been
gonna be good
gone.
too.
Yeah, Tank
I think
has
it's gonna be
been
really good
gone.
too.
Yeah, Tank has been gone for, let's see, 15 months.
Yeah.
Not 2 years. I'm tired of hearing these people say he's been gone for 2 years. He hasn't been gone for 2 years.
Niggas always like
It's
to
only been
round up when
15
it's somebody they
months.
don't like, and they round down when it's somebody they do like. That's
Yeah,
kind of weird. It's weird shit, right? Yeah, it's
yeah, that's a big difference
niggas math
between
always
24 months.
and business acumen always depend on who the fighter is, bro. Why?
True that. And
But
we talked about,
let me
go
respond to
ahead,
this
go
comment real quick.
next.
Yeah, let me respond to
All
this
right.
comment real quick. Shout out to the homie Vote Master. He says, bottom line, Devin should get more. Hold on, bro. That's you, be more. You got an echo. There we go. He says, bottom line, Devin should get more than 30%. They have given lesser fighters more than 30%, according to sources. Now, I don't know who those sources are, but just go with me here. I hear what you're saying, but here's the problem with that. I'll keep maintaining this, bro. The only thing Tank Davis ever owns his opponent is to put them in the biggest fight that they've had in their entire career and pay them the most money that they've had in their entire career. And the problem with that argument is that it goes both ways. So you can say, well, Tank gave this person more than 30%. He gave that person more than 30%. Devin took less than 30% against George Kambosos. So what's the difference? So you'll take less than 30 with George Kambosos, but when you come to an even bigger star, you need more than 30? That don't make no sense. So that shit goes both ways, bro. It goes
Man,
both
that's just
ways.
stupid.
The facts are the only thing that he owes this nigga is the highest payday of his motherfucking career, bro. And he's offered him that. And he won't take it for whatever reason. That's the point I'm making. Shout out to Block News Media being a member for 8 months. I bet your ass can't make it to a year. He says, keep working, KO. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Rich,
Man, that
talk
shit
to me.
sound crazy though, bro.
No, it do. It do.
That's like Canelo. That's like motherfuckers telling Canelo what he should pay another motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like that's crazy as
when
hell,
you
bro.
are I maintain this, bro. When you are Canelo or Tank or whoever, when you're that superstar, all you owe niggas is to have the biggest platform they ever fought on and give them the most money that they've ever fought for. Once you do that, you're meeting your criteria as a face of boxing. That's it, bro. You're meeting your criteria as a face of boxing. I can't get down with this either because Ryan Garcia, Devin was on his fucking undercard, bro. Vote, come on, Vote. Like this KO you talking to, bro. This shit not gonna work, fam. It's not gonna work.
Ryan brought something to the
You fight
table.
you fighting a losing battle. How is Devin bigger than Ryan when Devin was on Ryan's undercard?
Man, niggas be tripping.
How
bro.
is Devin bigger than Ryan when Ryan just did a headline and he's about to headline again against Conor Ben and Devin hasn't been a main event fighter in 2 years? And the last main event he had was with Ryan Garcia, where Ryan Garcia was the A side because Golden Boy put on that fight. And Ryan's team was a team that made Devin the offer. Come on, bro. Like y'all just be, bro, y'all gotta come with some better shit. Rich, talk to me, Rich.
No, I just all right, we see what's going on with Shakur, man. I see you like to insert me with stuff with Shakur. I don't speak on nothing else.
I got you. Give me 1 second, and then I'll let you finish. Tank has grown since the Ryan fight, bro. Like everything you saying is true for both of them. Like I don't understand what y'all are doing. Go ahead, Rich. I'm sorry.
No, I was about to say I
What's
don't
up,
really
y'all? I'm
speak
in the
on too
building.
much.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, Deem, I'm gonna come back to you, bro. Go
I
ahead,
don't
Rick.
I don't really speak on too much stuff outside of boxing when it comes to Shakur anymore, right? But the one thing I want to ask you is this.
You say you all in on Shakur now. Fuck everybody else. I ain't mad at that. Go
Nah.
ahead.
I want
ahead.
to ask y'all this though. If Devin supposedly ducking Tank, who is Tank gonna fight this year then?
I don't know what I'm told. I can tell you
And
exactly what I'm told though. Give me 1 second, because I asked this question. It could be. Give me 1 second, and I actually guessed some of these names. I am told that if this Haney fight didn't go through, they might go back to Pitbull. It may be one of the Russell brothers, or you could even see them maybe possibly revisit the Floyd Schofield shit. I think if they want to put Tank in Vegas, they'll go Pitbull. If they want to do like some DC shit where they know he's gonna break another live gate record, they'll choose one of the Russell brothers. And if he's gonna campaign at 135, they probably go back to that Schofield shit. But I am told Tank Davis wants to move up to 140 pounds. So the
I
Schofield
think
shit is probably not gonna happen. I think either one of the Russell brothers or Pitbull, bro.
See, I really think that Bill Haney was telling the truth about him fighting at 27. But I think if he do fight somebody, I think it'd probably be Pacquiao. I think if it is something like that.
I mean, that'd be a wild card. I think that's all because that's a big money fight, but that's a trash ass fight, bro. I'd rather, the older Russell brother, trash fight. Pitbull, not a good fight. But if those are my options, I want the fucking Devin fight. However, if I'm not getting Devin, my order would be Gary Antoine Russell, then Pitbull, then Gary Russell Jr., then a Manny Pacquiao in terms of what I would want to see in the ring. But I'm gonna be real with you. With all the bullshit going on, Rich, I'm not finna shit on Tank Davis. It's enough niggas doing that. I want to see him back in the motherfucking ring. I'm gonna say what I feel about the fight. I'm gonna say whether or not I think it's a good fight, and I'm gonna move the fuck on because I've seen this nigga get ducked blatantly by Devin Haney now. So I don't give a fuck about nothing else that's going on. Niggas can't tell me nothing, to be honest with you. Dean, what's up, bro? Talk to me. You back?
Yo, there's on me.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Hold on, I got some
Yeah,
background
somebody got some
noise.
background noise. What's the deal, y'all? What we talking about, Ken? Yo, what's the deal? I just popped up here. So
Whatever y'all want to talk about, this y'all part of the show.
Oh, okay. Well, what I want to talk about is we got 13 days left. I want to talk about the 13 days left. I told you 30 days and 30 nights. Devin Haney is the biggest duck in sports history. Shakur Stevenson also said that he think Lamont Roach is going to stop William Zepeda. He thinks it's going to be easy work. A lot of Shakur fans are sharing them sentiments. People are saying they think Rolly Romero is going to duck beat Teofimo Lopez. So I just want to tell everybody, if those things happen, I just think there's a lot of apologies that need to be thrown around. Not to me, because I ain't get to the ring and beat nobody. Y'all could apologize to me if you want to, because you probably should, because of the mean things y'all say about Scream by any means. But I'll be right again, motherfucker, wanna.
Right again. All right again.
All right, I'm just saying. I'm just a Shakur. Hey, Shakur is Shaqueens. Shaqueens and Shakurians.
Who was that called him that in the chat?
Who fucking called them
That was
Shaqueens?
ridiculously
I think that was
retarded,
Alan
bro.
Sosted.
Yeah, bro. That was a size thing. That shit was out of pocket, bro. That was crazy.
But that's all I gotta say, KO. We got 13 days left. And if Devin Haney takes a fight with Keyshawn Davis for a purse bid and he don't get no back end money and he only gets low ball, then it lets you know he did every little single thing he could to duck out of fights, to the point where, as though KO, he just had no choice. But what I think he's gonna do, if he ever get put in that situation, he'll just drop the belt and then lie about other people he's gonna try to fight. But it's July. Hey, KO, can you tell me what today's date is? KO, what's your watch, hey?
July 8th. July 8th.
Today is July 8th. When the last time you fought?
Yeah. Who, Devin? November
2025?
22nd. November 22nd, 2025.
2025. Okay, and we in July, so he's not going to fight this month, right, KO?
No.
Probably not next month, right?
No, not at all. He ain't got no fight announced. It's gonna be a year. It's gonna be about a year out the ring at best for him.
Oh, at best.
Yeah.
Well, he better hope that at best is a guy by the name of Shakur Stevenson. We still gonna call you a duck if it's Shakur though, because we got there. We got certain things we could talk about as far as that, because you could have been made this fight happen already with Shakur. That's why you would be a duck, because if you agree to what Shakur said, then that means you ain't been make it. Why you ain't give Keyshawn Davis the 15 million or 10 million or 5 million? So it
that
don't even
shit
have to go to
fake.
post.
Nigga, that's fake. The shit's fake. It's fucking fake.
I'll pass it.
Y'all know it.
Yeah, I'll pass it. I'll pass it. Y'all got
We
it.
all
I'll
know it.
pass
All right, y'all. We got about 15 minutes left. So what I'm gonna do is panels open. Right? We can just go back and forth. Y'all say whatever y'all gotta say. Because I don't have time for everybody to just go. So y'all just go off. Just if you got smoke, whatever, y'all just talk your shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, Dean, you know I can help you out with the date, man. It's July 8th, man. It's about 2 or 3 weeks before the Dallas Cowboys start their losing season. So, we could just go.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Get your ass out of here, nigga.
I was wondering
See,
why.
KO, I ain't started. I agree with him, but I ain't started. KO, don't kick me off. Goddamn. I ain't started. I just,
Hey, Dean, to be
Y'all
honest,
know I'm sensitive about my boy.
I want to know how y'all scored that fight Saturday. Because I saw them scorecards, and there was no, in my opinion, before that 7th round started, it was a clean sweep for me for Albert Bell. So I want to know how y'all scored that fight. And also, since I'm real, my guy Shoo put on a stinker Saturday, man. He put on a stinker, but it happens.
You need some glasses.
I had an 8-4 duel when I went back and watched it the second time.
Yeah, you need some glasses. Abdullah clearly won the first. He clearly won the first 2 rounds.
Go ahead, KO.
That mean the motherfucking judges must not agree with you either. They must need glasses too.
And Pay, ask me what you wanted to ask me after KO go. Go ahead, KO.
Yeah, so for me,
need some glasses. Did you see that Scooter Davis fight? They definitely needed some glasses.
Abdullah Mason clearly won the first round, and he clearly won the second round. The third round was close and competitive. I thought that Albert Bell probably won 4 through 6. So I'm looking at 4-2, 3-3 after 6 rounds. From the 7th round on, Abdullah Mason didn't lose a second of that fight.
Yeah. Put the pause on it.
So it was like 9-3, 8-3 at the time of the stoppage. Plus in the final round, he had already had 2 knockdowns. That was gonna be like a 117, 108, 116, 109 type of affair. Like that shit was.
Bro, I had it, y'all. Me personally, when I first watched it, I had Albert Bell 5-1 going into round 7. When I look back at it, I look at round 1, I had it 4-2 Albert Bell going into round 7. And then Albert Bell, Abdullah Mason won every round from 7 on. So I had it Abdullah Mason 8-4. When I look back at it, it was 8-4, clear, flawless victory. Clear.
Yeah.
Well, I want to ask the people that's giving him the first and second round, how many punches did Abdullah land in those 2 rounds?
Bro, you sound far away, bro. You sound far away.
And you gotta say that again, bro.
I said, how many punches did Abdullah land in the first and second round? I'm with y'all on the 7th. After the 7th, he was swept. I'm with y'all. But I'm trying to figure out the first 2 rounds. How many rounds did Abdullah win in the first? How many punches did he land?
Terrence, I think we just all explained the rounds we had. Terrence, we explained to you the rounds.
No, I'm asking you, how many punches did you have him landing?
Terrence, I think see, Terrence, like this is what we talking about, because you a Devin fan and a Shakur fan, you don't get this part. Ring general shit matters in effective aggression. So just because you're throwing a jab out, but you on your back foot the whole goddamn round, don't automatically mean you win. But I know, Terrence, you my big dog, you my big bro. I love you to death. But I know you used to those guys that's on back foot, and you think back foot and jab makes you win. But that excludes 2 major qualifiers for what judges score rounds on. You feel me?
Dean, you have to have effective aggression.
Bro.
It's not
This where we
effective. You're
disagree,
not
bro.
landing punches. How's that effective?
I'm not a fan of the walk forward in the punching style. I'm not a subscriber to that. I don't give a dude a round just because he coming forward, but he walking in the punch. I don't give a dude a round because of that.
But bro, if it's even, you give a dude a round because of that. right?
It wasn't even, bro. He was
In the first
walking in
round,
the
it wasn't
punches, man.
even. In the
No,
first round, you saying it wasn't even? That's what we
no.
were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, we can disagree on that, but
I'm just, all right, then that's all I'm
5-1.
saying, gangster.
But
That's all
I
I'm saying.
had Albert Bell winning the first 6 rounds, dog. Now, after the 7th round,
Bro, I
bro, it's
said
not even in question.
bro, I said
So
beside I had it 5-1
I
at
love to
first,
watch. I
bro.
love to watch niggas from Philly argue. Y'all keep going.
Bro, I had it
I'm not from
5-1
I'm not
at
from
first,
Philly.
bro.
Oh,
Going
two
into
Philly
round
fans. Two
7. I
Philly
just
fans. I
said
like to
that.
watch Philly fans argue and shit.
You're real right. Because I had it 5-1, bro. I said that. I said when I rewatched it, the first round, I feel Abdullah definitely won where I gave it to Albert Bell at first because I was being generous. I ain't into generous shit. I'm from Philly. Fuck all that generous shit. Abdullah won the first round, okay? He was had more. Neither one was landing a lot. They both landed a couple shots, but one was clearly trying to get action and the other wasn't. And it was
And
a
then
boring ass round.
I
So
look
I
at
had
it.
it
I look at it
4-2
he
like.
didn't
I
going
break
look at
into
that
it like
round
range,
this too,
though.
bro.
7.
Y'all let me
He
say this
didn't
real
break
quick.
that range to round 7, dog. To me, he didn't break Albert
Y'all
Bell's
let me
Oh,
range
say
bro.
to
this,
All right,
bro.
all right. So you saying he
good.
lost the first 6 rounds?
That's it. That's his opinion. But let
All
me
right,
say
all
this,
right.
bro.
Go ahead,
I
man.
think I think when we watching fights, I've said you got some background. It's a lot of background noise today, bro.
Yeah, y'all with this background noise, but I don't know where y'all at. Man, I don't know.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
where y'all at? Me on Saudi.
Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna start to
outside
think
with it,
some of
man.
y'all tethers. I'm gonna start to think some of y'all niggas not in America. How y'all should be
Yeah,
saying.
something going on with this
I'm
shit.
in
Hold on.
Georgia. I'm a Georgia boy.
I'm gonna find it. Hold on. I think it's this guy. Jab Judah. I think that's you, bro. Are you there? Jab Judah. No, that ain't him. I'm gonna find this motherfucker. Who's not muted? Dominique, that's you. Dominique, that is you, bro. That's you, fam. I muted you and that shit went away.
My fault,
Yep.
man. I'm outside and shit.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
go in
all
the house.
good, bro. You can go out and come back in, fam, if you want to. But yeah, you got to fix that, bro. We can't have the background noise. So this what I was about to say, bro, is if I'm getting you tired and the way I fight the first half of the fight makes you get so tired to where you don't even want to fight no more from round 8 through round 12, was I really losing? It's the Tank
I think
Davis
them
question
body
that I
shots
pose.
had a lot to do with it, KO. I think
I
that body
understand
work
that.
had a lot to do with it.
But if what I did set up the body work the whole time, was I really losing?
Yes, you can absolutely drop rounds while at the same time gaining an
Nah,
advantage. We see
I don't
Tank
know.
do it all the time,
I don't know,
bro.
bro.
We
And I've
see
had,
Tank drop rounds, not throwing punches all the time, but he's setting something up.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I
Fair
just
enough.
I look at fights. I watch certain fighters fight differently. Like when I'm learning to watch, when I'm watching Abdullah Mason, if I see that he got to you or he's having success with you, then I don't know if you like I said about the Sam Noakes fight. I don't think niggas can take that wreck at 135. I think as long as he can make that weight comfortable, niggas is in trouble, bro.
I think he got
Niggas
one
really
more fight at 135.
niggas
I think
really
he
in
got one more
trouble.
fight.
We'll see. Jab Judah, what's up, man?
Yo,
I don't
what's
hear
up,
you.
bro? What's
There
up
you go.
with you?
There you go. What you got for the show, man?
Man, I just want to ask, like one of your mans was like, Devin Haney ducking. I'm trying to see what he ducking, bro.
You trying to see what he ducking?
Yeah,
It's not
I
about
mean,
what he ducking. Who he ducking is Tank Davis right now
how is he ducking Tank Davis, bro?
by turning down the offer that Tank Davis offered him.
Why you feel 70-30 is a fair offer for a 3 division champ, former undisputed
Mm-hmm.
champion? Devin made what, like 12 mil his last fight. 10 at Ramirez fight. You got to put some
Mm-hmm.
respect on the man name, bro. And
So
that's
here's the
one of the
problem with everything you just said. That $12 million news that came from Brian Norman Sr. Nobody ever
Man,
confirmed that.
you can look it
That
up right
10
now,
million,
bro.
that $10
You
million for Jose Ramirez, no one ever reported that. That's mainly from
man,
Devin Haney
you
man
can
fans. That's
look it
number
up
one.
right now. You can look it
Number
up,
two,
bro.
the 3 division shit, the undisputed shit, the champions, that shit don't matter when they get to the negotiation table. The facts of the matter are 70-30. Matter of fact, I'll do the same thing I did with the other guy. Do you think Tank and Devin is a big fight, bro?
I can't hear you, bro.
Do you think Tank and
Your
Devin is
mic
a
ain't
big?
one. I can't hear you.
Can the rest of y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
everybody else
you
can
good.
hear me, bro. Can you hear me?
That's probably his
Y'all talking to
audio.
me? I'm in the back, y'all. My fault. Y'all talking to Dean?
I can
But
hear you now.
everybody,
Your head cut off for a minute.
everybody up here can hear me, right?
I can hear you, KO. You loud
Yeah,
and
I can
clear,
hear
bro.
you.
Okay, Jab
Yeah, I
Judah,
can hear
can
you
you hear
now,
me?
bro.
Can you hear me, Jab Judah?
That's
I
his
don't think
shit
he can hear
there.
you, KO. He got to go back out and come back in.
Boy, you lucky, boy.
He lucky. What'd he say, KO? What that Negro say? What'd he say?
He was telling me Devin Haney wasn't ducking Tank Davis.
Last thing I heard you
He
say was
wasn't
the
ducking who?
Ramirez wasn't reported.
But
Oh,
even
Do
I
if
you?
know.
that,
Tell him come back up here. I want to hear
Hold
his
on, can you
but
hear
conversation. I
me?
want to
Can
KO,
you
hear
hear
this.
even
me?
if that,
Hold on, I'm trying to see. Can he hear me? Can you hear me, bro?
Judah, can you hear him, Judah? Can you hear KO, Judah?
Nah, bro. All right, Jab Judah. You got to, if you can hear me, bro, maybe you can hear me on your YouTube. If I kicked you off, but if you can come back, I got like 3 minutes to cook your ass real quick. It won't
but
take long, I
KO, even
promise.
if that,
KO,
even,
if
even
it
if that
don't
was, even if that was
translate
the
to butts
truth
and
though,
seats,
bro.
then it don't matter, bro.
My
That's
thing
all
is this:
facts.
even if it was true though, even if it was true, my thing is this: if even with the bullshit that what's the name was offering, it always goes back to, bro, what fucking network was it gonna fight on? Cause you ain't
Hey,
got
I
Paige,
don't
no.
what
know,
you
bro.
wanted to ask me earlier too, Paige? Because they had cut you like they you was trying to ask me something, but do you
I
remember,
for,
Paige?
oh yeah, I was gonna say to you, bro. I don't think that fight with Keyshawn happening either, bro. I really
I
don't
don't
think
think
it's
so
gonna
neither.
happen.
Hey, Paige, I'm gonna tell you why. Because think about it. If he had that bread for Tank, listen to me, Paige. If he had the bread for Tank, right?
Uh-huh.
Why let it go to purse bid where you're not going to get no back end money? If it goes to purse
Exactly.
bid, you can't. The pay per view and all of that shit gonna go to the motherfucker who put the money up.
That's a
You feel me?
dumbass. That's a dumbass deal. Yeah.
And then you know they gonna lowball him because they want Brian Norman Jr. to fight Keyshawn Davis, so Top Rank can keep it in house on the zone and get all of the bread,
In-house
which would
fight.
be a nice little fight they could put on the
All right, let me see.
co-main.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Jab Judah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
All right, so let's just, because I only got 2 minutes left on this show. Do you think Tank and Devin is a big fight, bro?
Hell yeah.
How many pay-per-views do you think they sell?
I just can't call it right off, but I know they
Bro, give
If
an
going.
you
answer, please.
if you had to, hold on, I got it. If you had to guess, what would your guess be?
I don't know, bro. I just know it's a big fight. I
That's a
just don't,
cop
you
out,
know.
bro. Can you give us
Do
a
you think
number
it? Do
from
you think they could?
300,
Do
What
you?
you
700,
what you think?
800?
Hold on, Dean.
What you
Hold on,
think the
Dean.
pay per
My
Do
view
you
fault,
think?
value
KO.
would
My
be?
fault. My
Do you
fault.
think they do? Do you think they do more than Tank and Frank?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Do you think that they do more than Tank and Ryan?
Yup.
So you think they can do more than 1.2 million pay-per-view buys?
They can if they don't do 1.2, they gonna be close to it.
So you say they could do about 1 million.
They can do it, bro. Tank and
All right, this ain't
Tank
gonna
and
go good for
Devin,
you. Okay, no problem. I'm
Tank
just
and
asking a
Devin.
question.
But look, let me
No,
say this here.
let me go to where I'm going. So a million pay-per-views. How many what the live gate you think they can do? You think they can do better than Tank and Frank at the live gate? You think they'll sell better tickets than Tank and Frank did?
Yeah, bro. What kind of question is that?
All right, so Tank and Frank did 14
What
million.
kind of
What you think
question
they?
is that, bro?
What you think they can do? Like 20? You got to bet. You got to echo.
Bro, what is the point that you trying to get to,
Oh,
bro? Tank and Dev,
I'm
Tank.
gonna get there.
I say Tank and Devin
I'm gonna get there.
is a
Don't you
top
worry.
fight, bro.
Don't you worry.
Just
I'm gonna
like
get there.
Tank
I'm
and
gonna get there.
Shakur, Devin and Shakur, all that's top fights, bro.
So we'll say they do about 20 million at the live gate. Is that fair? According to you? Because you think they bigger than Tank and Frank, right? Right?
If that, yeah, bro, wherever Tank and Frank done, Devin and Tank gonna do more than them. Simple and plain, bro.
I agree with you. Now, I want you to know, based on 1 million pay-per-view buys that you said that they could do, and based on them doing a better live gate
Well,
than
but this,
Frank
but
and
hold on, let me ask
Tank
you
and
this
Frank,
here.
that would be a
Let me ask you this
95.
here.
Hold on, let me
Hold on,
finish. Let me finish, bro, because I gotta go. I just want you to understand what you're saying.
let me
So
let,
let me say
let
this,
me ask
bro,
you
and
this
then
right here.
I want
hold
to
on
hear this.
before
Go ahead.
because I gotta go. My time is usually 10:30, but I gotta get this point out to you, and hopefully you'll understand where I'm coming from. So you said they do $1 million at the pay-per-view or 1 million pay-per-view buys. You said they do a better live gate than Tank and Frank. 1 million pay-per-view buys is $75 million.
Yeah.
Okay? A live gate of $20 million, that means that's a $95 million fight. So if Devin Haney would have accepted the 30% and they do the numbers that you said they would do, he would stand to make $28,500,000.
Casket.
Now, please tell me how that's not a fucking duck.
Yeah, let's hear this. No, somebody take that out the background. KO, do not get off here. Hey, homeboys, tell us that's not a duck. I want to hear this shit.
Man, say that again, bro. I couldn't really hear you.
According to you, the fight is a $95 million fight because you said they would do 1 million pay-per-view buys. That's $75 million because 1 million times 75 is 75 million. You said they would do a better live gate than Tank and Frank. Tank and Frank did a $14 million live gate. So I gave them a $20 million live gate based on what you said. That means it's a $95 million fight. If it's a $95 million fight and Devin Haney would have accepted the 30%, he would stand to make $28,500,000. Now, please tell me before I go how that's not a duck. Now, please tell me before I go how that's not a duck.
That's not enough because Devin is worth more than that, man. How much Tank?
Say, bro, I'll be live Friday, bro. Devin's worth more than getting paid double what the fuck he made in his highest payday. He would make double. You said he made $12 million fucking dollars to fight Brian Norman Jr. He could make $28 million fighting Tank Davis based on your numbers, and you say that's not enough. I gotta go. It's 10:33. Y'all, I'll catch y'all next time I'm live. I see y'all later. We out of here, bro. Peace. God damn, y'all.